And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to NZHL Season 6 Draft. Coming to you guys here live. It's going to be balls out, baby. I'm talking about, you guys got to love the graphics. You got to love the overlays going on here. We're going balls to the wall here, Season 6. And what better man here than next to me, the man, the guy who's got the biggest balls out of everybody. I'm talking about Furry Pujols. Furry, what's going on, brother?
All balls Pujols, right? So, how's it going, Hollywood? Appreciate you stepping in and doing this for us. And screw all you guys that are slandering in Gen Chat, but it's gonna be a fun night.
Nice. And we can't have a draft without this man. This guy monitors the chats. This guy also told me he knows who's going for the most money here in this draft. And he also knows how much Obi is going in the draft. I'm talking about Viral. Viral, how you doing over there, brother?
Doing all right. How are you today? I don't know who's going for the most. Obi's going for nothing. He's going TC only. He told me.
Nice.
I think Ghost told us, so if Ghost says it, it's bound to happen. It's got to happen.
Looks like a lot of guys in the chat there do want Obi. He will be on the show here later on. You're running a bit late here, but we're on early. You know, we got the pre-draft thing going on here. I just want to show everybody. So basically, once this kicks off on here, we'll switch this up. We'll have the draft right there as the picks are going, as the picks are happening on here. Me, Furry, Viral, we'll be calling things here. We'll be taking any questions, comments in the chat there as always. I gotta ask you guys. I mean, there's been quite a few changes on here. It's been a while. It's a new game here, new season. Furry man, what do you guys say about the it was quite an off season here, and now here we go, back at it again.
Yeah, excited to be finally back to getting back into league play. It was quite the off season, going from a summer season, our first regular, I guess, quote unquote, summer season of NZ history, and then thanks to EA, we had a lot of stuff up in the air with the new game coming out, and since we didn't really have any news until kind of late, we couldn't really plan how the schedule worked out, so we had kind of a lengthy off season, but chat seemed to stay pretty interesting. We always have a fun time there, and we got a lot of new faces, a lot of faces that have returned from seasons past. So it's actually been a really fun time, and I think we're gearing pretty good for a nice season 6, and I think and hoping for the best season yet, and that's what we hope for each new season. So that's all we can hope for. We got a really good, I'll let you even speak to it, being from quote unquote the outside Hollywood, on the captains group that we have here. It's one of the better, I think, evenly spread out as far as talent goes for the ownership groups.
Listen, man, when you messaged me, when I took a look at the list of the players, I was like, I ain't missing this draft, man. On here, there's a lot of familiar faces, a lot of guys coming back to the league, plus a lot of new faces that I've known from elsewhere on here. We got a whole bit of mix, plus the usual suspects as always. But I'm looking at this owner list here for last 2 seasons, the Wankers have pretty much dominated most of the competition. They won back-to-back on here. Congrats to Turk and the boys over there, Willis and the gang. They're back at it here again, try and go for that three-peat, 3-time, which is very hard to get, especially that third one. But I'm looking at the owners list. I'm liking it, man. I think you guys did a great job in the selection on here. I think it's going to be a great season, and I'm looking forward to it. Right now, I'm looking at the list here. There's at least 2 or 3 group of guys there on that owner list, which I think will do fairly well here in this draft.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, couldn't ask for more, especially since it was funny. I mean, we were pinging, as everybody knows, everybody, trying to get that 8th team in, because we had way too many teams to do less, way too many signups to do less than that. We're just hoping to get that eighth team in, and lucky enough, we actually got a couple of big boys that came back to the league at the quote unquote 11th hour. It was pretty cool to have them come back and decide to own. People thought that they were joining, to be on somebody else's team, and they immediately had signed up to captain and own. So that was actually really good news for us, and I think it's going to help out the talent level and the parity in this league this season.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to thank everybody here tuning in, joining this on here on this Friday night, right before Halloween as well, man. I was wondering, I was actually gonna dress up here tonight, but I went with the button-down shirt here instead. Um, Let me know when the draft will be kicking off, man. We're still early, right?
Yeah, we are. The bot, I think, is going to be checking in to get a head count, making sure that people are joining the draft rooms for those captains that are going to be bidding for their teams. So once that happens, we'll kick off. I think we were planning on about 8:30. I know we kind of kicked off a little bit late, but I think we're still going to plan for that because a lot of the stuff we can talk about. I mean, we're going to have plenty of time to talk about things throughout the whole show, so we can fit them in and start on time.
Absolutely, absolutely on that. Just let me know so I don't miss it. I'll switch it back to the draft board as soon as that kicks off. Once again, it's the NZHL Season 6. Can you believe it, man? Season 6 draft on here. It's a new game, new season. And what do you think about that? Either of you guys. I mean, coming in a draft like this, when it's a new game like this, looking at player pool, because sometimes things change, man. Things change. Some guys are sometimes not the same. Unless you go by the name of Willis, it doesn't matter if it's NHL 21, 22. Hell, it could be NHL 55 for that matter. The guy's gonna absolutely rip it. But does that change the dynamics here of the game, or guys playing different positions here this season in the draft pool? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, the draft pool is another interesting one too. We were looking at it, and I mean, it's really cool to see all the talent here. I think that it's going to be a bidding war, like you said. I mean, there's a lot of guys out here, and a lot of the ownership. They know the same people, and I think that people will pay for the talent they want and the players they want. And I really don't think, a lot of the times you get the troll bids trying to bid people up, but I actually think that with the talent out there, there's actually going to be some high priced guys due to the fact of their actual shell talent plus multiple ownerships wanting that guy. So it's going to be really interesting to see, to be honest with you.
What do you guys think there in the chat, man? Are the Wankers gonna do a three-time or triple, three championships in a row? That's hard to do. Not in just the NZHL, but I'm talking about any league to do that. But that's what Willis. That's what Turk has the opportunity to do it here in season 6. But looking at the draft pool, we're talking about guys going for what price are guys willing to pay? Previously, Sophisticated going for a lot, but he's an owner this time around, and I like that squad too, man. I think Sophisticated on there with that squad. I think he's gonna put, if he does fairly well in this draft, that's gonna be a team to watch out for here. As well, some familiar faces, maybe not so much for the NZHL. I'm looking at Mashad Pa, man, and Dutch MDK coming in here, NZHL. Listen, these guys are no slouches on here, and if they could get a decent draft here in this pool here, I think they're going to be contenders as well in this season. We'll see what happens. It's going to be kicking off here momentarily. We should also have Obi joining the gang here. And as well, any owners on here that want to hop in here before the draft or later on,
Sure,
once things start slowing down, in the fifth, sixth round later on, want to hop in here. We're in the Discord, so you guys want to hop in there, voice any type of opinions as the picks are going, how the draft's going for your team, or what you think of the draft so far. We're open for that because that's what we want to keep on here. I mean, it's all about fun. It's all about community, the league, and that's what we're all about. So we leave it public to you guys. You guys want to hop on here on the live show? You're welcome to do so.
Yeah, just shoot, probably DM me because I think we have that permission-based Hollywood.
Okay.
So I can add them to that, so that way we don't just have like 30 people jumping at once.
Yeah, so message Furry Poo Holes Viral. They'll get you guys in here. Like I said, any owners or any player. Hey, maybe some of the hot players that get picked up, those high bid players. We'll try to get them on here, or some of the owners. And a couple of new guys too in there, man. I see. Well, I see John in there with Dangles. That's a pretty unique squad going in there as well. Oswald, as always, that guy always puts up tremendous teams. He's back on here for season 6. We'll see. Like I said, the owner list, I'm loving it. But it all starts tonight. This is where it goes, the road to that cup. It all starts tonight, getting that team together, getting everything put together in this draft. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a fun time. We're about 2 minutes away here. We will have the bot probably checking in to make sure, again, everybody's here. Just a reminder to the captains and owners drafting, if you guys are watching the show as well. This is a $50 million, that's the salary cap, $1 million increments, no 500K bids. And that's kind of how it's going to work. I know that you guys were all very good and read the rules and looked at the ping that you got this morning or late last night that had that information. But just to reiterate, those that might have missed it or just forgot, that is how it will be working. Everybody that is not bid on, we will go through the list. It is randomized. Nobody has seen the list except for the bot. The bot is not somebody that is going to be bidding or associated with the management of a team. And then we will go through that list. Everybody has to draft a minimum of 8 players. So including the captain and owner, that's 10 for your roster. You can draft more than that. You have a certain amount of cap. But you just want to make sure that you get the talent. There's game minimums that's in the rule book, and all of that. So everybody has to make sure that they play. And we just want to make sure that everybody drafts perfectly. But I think we are at 8:30, and I am drafting for my team, so I will be doing double duty. Thankfully, we have Hollywood, so he's just as entertaining. I know most people hate me anyway, so that's okay.
So Furry Pools does it all, guys, man. I mean, the guy makes the picks. The guy runs stuff in the back. It's a busy night here draft, and he comes on the show. I mean, name me a owner, a guy behind the scenes that does all that, man. Furry Pools, man. Appreciate it, brother, man. That's why this guy. I said it, man. We're going balls out here this season 6. And it's gonna be kicking off here shortly. What's the I haven't been here in every season, but what's the most that somebody has gone in the draft? The highest bid ever, man.
Was it
NZHL?
Was it last year? Last season? Sorry, Viral. It was.
Yeah, it had to have been because we changed from the old system.
Well, it was Saint, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Saint technically did, yeah.
Yeah. So we had I know you weren't here for the draft last season, but I think you were around Hollywood. we did have a kind of a memorial for Saint, and he was awarded the highest NZHL bid last season.
Okay.
I think it was what 25 mil. It was or 29. It was whatever. It was the highest you can go. Obviously it didn't count against London's cap. But we wanted to make sure that that was something that happened. But as far as players go, I think Sophisticated was the highest player last season who skated 24 million.
Wow, that's impressive, man. That's impressive. We'll see. Records will be broken here tonight. It's going to be an extraordinary night. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of disappointed that Viral got rid of the beard, man. What's going on, man? Going to a clean look here tonight?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. And like I said, Obi should also be joining us on here, as well as possibly other special guests as well. And as soon as the draft kicks off, we'll be bringing it to you guys here.
We've got it. One player did go up already. We have player A and or 2 up for bid. So we have kicked off, so you can share that. Sorry about that. I was responding to a message. But yes, the bot has started nominating users, and we will see how this goes. Next up for bid, we have Berkey 2020, also known as Eeyore in our chat. He's been around. He was actually season 1 and 2 Burbank Brewer. So I have to, make sure I throw a bid there. But I believe that Berkey is, I think he's part-time, if I remember correctly, Viral. I think he's only available for 1 game a week. He is available on all 3 days, but he's requested in his return to NZ after 3 seasons off that he's only going to be available for 1 game of one night a week, not 1 game. All right, so it looks like I need to stop checking other channels. You put a space. Stupid bot. Draft win. Hull City Tigers have won Berkey 2020 for $3 million.
So who's the Tigers again? Who's running that?
That is ran by Oswald and Chubb. Oswald and Chubb. Sorry, Chubb is the owner. Oswald is captaining for him. Next up, we have none other than Salty Kitten.
Oh wow, Salty Kitten being
that's a big name, nice and early.
Throwing in the pool
We'll see
right
how
off
this
the
goes,
back, man. And he's a great player because I've seen him play goaltending great, and I've also
he plays everything.
I've
Man.
also seen him play
That
great
guy's...
defensively. Yeah, the man is great at both, and it's hard to come by like that. Finding guys, he's equally good at either position. So not surprised him being nominated here early.
Got to go in for my boy. Don't know what my top is, but we'll see where apparently the Thunder stop. All right. Well, I got Salty back again. I have either drafted or traded for this man in every season he's played. And just so you guys know, let's see. Hold on. Sorry, give me 1 second here. I was just catching up a management thing. This had something to do with. Hey, Hollywood, just a quick question. Are you cool if we? I think a lot of people are tuning into the stream anyways because they enjoy watching us speak. But the bot apparently can't tag the players because they don't have access, or because we haven't granted access to the draft room.
Yeah, it's fine, man. That's fine.
Okay, cool. So, Billiams was just asking if we can get that done. So we'll just do that.
I know some guys were messaging about they weren't able to see it, but I guess I didn't have it all the way from the bottom. But
no worries.
Let me know if it's good now. Should be.
Let me see.
And here's another familiar one. I'm not even good. No surprise here with this guy. I see this guy going for a lot. He's one of the guys. A lot of guys were talking about possibly top five.
Oh well. Oh, he's already up there. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not sure about this guy, but I hear he's from 239, so I know a lot of these guys know him. I think you might know him, Hollywood.
Listen, don't let the gamer tag fool you there, man. You know, a guy that says he's not even good, he's possibly could be good. No, he's been around. He's been, multiple leagues, man. So, and good to have him here in the NZHL. He'll be an asset to any team, whoever picks him up.
All right, I'm just trying to see, make sure we get the permissions figured out.
Right now, it looks like Eggs got him. That's Dutch and Mosh um, getting good.
All right. Well, he gets to go 17 million. Over to the other boys that are from 239. I know they played here in the past, but I think they're more known there at 239. So congratulations. I'm not even good. First season here in NZ. Going for a nice big amount. We got PRG Moose. He has begun 1 million out the gate for the Toronto Thunder. Bot is typing. I would assume that's probably a going once. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised Mosh being picking that pick there earlier. Listen, sometimes chemistry, that's what you got to go with, you know. Guys you're familiar with, played before, why not?
Oh, wow. Sorry about the tapping. I was right in Williams. Okay, Williams is gonna set that so the bot can tag the users going forward after this bid here.
So wow.
Stealth 2308. I think another rookie. And I didn't do much scouting. Well, apparently Millsy knows him, or he's trying to bait somebody to take him. Not sure which. Stealth. I need to pull up this other sheet here so I can. Oh, here it is. So Stealth. He is a right D-man and a right wing. He's available for also be a nice steal for 1 million for the Thunder. I'm assuming Millsy probably knows him. Millsy is a really good owner. He's been around for quite a while, so he knows a lot of people. He's brought a lot of people to NZ. As much crap as we give him because he's just fun to mess with. He's been a great asset for NZ, and I'm looking forward to his team doing well yet again. And now that I think I figured out all of that, I will update the roster so it is fully updated.
Wow, so Thunder getting two players back to back for only a mil, man. That's real good, man. Getting Stealth and previously with Moose.
Yeah. So they got back to back here. Either trying to get some. They either know these people, or they're just trying to get some early wins here.
Well, listen. Usually, when you get make two picks this early, you're spending a lot of cash. But for the Thunder, only 2 mil, and having two guys already on the spot, they still got money to give out there, man. Get the big top dogs out there. So,
For sure.
Thunder's got to be excited, man. There's been a lot of Toronto teams, not just in this league, that have not had much success. But listen, that's a good start here in this draft for this Toronto team.
Awesome. Okay, I have it up to date. Yeah, I missed a bit, but now I'm caught up.
This is a big player coming up on the board here, Jay Sawyer.
Jay Sawyer, big player on the board according to Hollywood. Jay Sawyer. Let's see. Sorry. He plays right D and right wing as well. No bids will come at the end. Could have been a guy that didn't scout, came from another league. Maybe people don't know him very well. Hollywood seemed to know who he was. Hollywood, did any
No, he's
thoughts there?
no, he's definitely a tremendous player. Good party guy as well, man. Good guy gets the
That's
teams
always
together.
good.
So yeah, for the owners out there, tremendous guy, and usually active. Pants fan, man, thank you, and that's what we're doing out here, man. We're winning. We're getting it done here. Season 6 draft, appreciate it, brother.
Let's see. All right, Jiffy Jeff, no bids. Next, we
Jiffy
got
Jeff,
Atomic Pineapple returning from what, season 1 or 2? I don't know. It's been
man,
quite a while.
that's crazy.
Quite a while for Mr. Pineapple. He signed up for bench.
My
So I don't know if he's hoping to go as a TC. I know, he was on my team. I'm actually pretty good friends with him. But Pineapple. We'll see what happens later. I'm trying to catch up on the draft, and you went too fast. So there you go.
my daughter actually, my youngest daughter, was dressed up as a pineapple, man. So
Well, here's a big name, Cash Kush.
Biggie.
This is going to go for a lot. Well,
yeah, this one ain't skipping, that's for sure.
that's for damn sure. Not only is he a good player, he's a really good dude. Good party presence. He's funny. So anybody who gets him is going to be happy. That's for sure. Okay. Well, I had to try a high bid there. That was my first bid. First bid on cash. Oh man, yeah, he's gonna go for quite a lot. I mean, all right, well, 25. He's
He
already
just
hit
broke this
the
sophisticated
past
record.
Soph. He's past Soph now. It's good thing is, well, let's see, he's going once, 25. Yeah, I mean, sold 25, going back to London, reunited with Turk and Willis, which that's a good start for them. That's a lot of cash, but I'm sure it'll be worth it because I'm sure they know some other guys that they can get at a lower
This,
rate there,
this is
but they'll be able to fill the spots.
This is a great player here, great defenseman on the board right now. Ram 83 on the board. But yeah, with Cushman being back there with the Wankers again in season 4, those guys dominated things, and I'm sure they're gonna do it again here this season. So great pickup.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here, not only for the awesome graphics and all the good, great work you do already, Hollywood, but it's definitely helpful when I'm trying to bid at the same time, so I don't. There's not a lot of dead air. You can fill right in there.
Well, you know what? I mean, it was kind of crunch time too, man. I was trying to squeeze everything in here before. And then when you told me like, oh, we need 3 cameras, 4, I was like, oh shoot, But great. And
Hold
wow,
on, let's see.
Toronto again. They've got 3
Yeah.
players, and this is a great pickup, man. This is for 5 mil. I'll
Oh,
take Ram 5 mil any day.
hey, viral. The roster wasn't letting me enter Ram. Was he just a later sign up that didn't get entered?
No.
Did you put X in there?
Oh, is it before his name? Oh, it's
Yeah,
before his
he's
name.
one
That's
of those
why.
John guys,
Never
man.
mind. I got it.
One of those John
Thank you.
XXX guys, man.
Oh, Pens. Pens is up for bid. Or one on the boy.
Might get him. Might get him, man.
Hey,
You
he
should
could
get a
play.
credit for drafting him.
That was a -1, right?
Yeah.
I get $1 million back.
Joey Gino, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, I get $1 million back. Drafted Pens. Part of the club here, He was a smoothie last season. He will be a brewer now. But for $1 million, he could play a lot of things. We're buddies, so good party presence with myself in life. Marine Mike up for bid.
Always voted for the Clintons. It's okay.
Wow, Marine
We don't
Mike
judge.
on the board, man. I haven't seen that guy's name in a while, man.
Oh, he's around.
Okay.
He's always looking for scouting games, though. I mean,
Good to see that, though, man. Good to see you still in the community, man.
that's for sure.
But that pickup there for Pence, that's good. You know, and hey, listen, any guy you could get for 1 mil, why not?
Oh
And
yeah, for sure.
Pence
I mean,
has
that's the
been
thing,
around.
especially if it's somebody you know, and like that's the thing. Sometimes it's not always um, people knowing them, or it doesn't have to be for high talent. Hey, chemistry wins games. We play a lot of games. Myself, Viral,
Ooh,
Pens, Life, so we all know each other pretty
good,
well.
good goaltender.
Captain
Fortunately.
Morgan
Good
is up for
goaltender
bid
on the board
already
right
for.
now. Yeah,
We
absolutely.
got a goalie here.
Parents, thank you,
Sweet.
brother, man. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, this is a tremendous goaltender. Very active. He's in the multiple leagues as well. We'll see. He's got a bid on him. And damn,
I'm just catching up on your stream comments to Hollywood, and I happen to see somebody making a comment about somebody changing their availability. Availability is not able to be changed after the draft, so whatever their availability is tonight, before the draft, that's their availability going forward. So nobody has to worry about that if they were drafted for a lot. Sold. Captain Morgan. We got another cheap one for Thunder. They are
wow.
loading up on people they know or just trying to get some low priced players nice and early to
Ooh.
save up
Here
and drop
comes a
some big
shitter.
money. Oh, here's a big
This
shitter
guy's
on the board.
Big
this guy's
shit.
not gonna go for a low amount, right? Comes
Oh, he's
from.
Oh,
gonna go for
no.
nothing.
He's a
Fuck him.
cocksucker.
But no, with Thunder, man. I mean, what? That's already what now? 4 picks for the Thunder, and what? Under 5 mil.
Yep, that's for sure. Can't complain. Oh, London was typing. Got him probably excited there. Oh yeah, he's probably not watching. He's working. That's my cousin, by the way. So,
Nice.
and it looks like Obi has joined the Discord.
All right, let me switch this up here.
All right. Oh wow, I got my cousin again. Unfortunate. I thought that Turk maybe was going to try to take him away. All right. Well, I got to it. What's up, Obi?
Hello.
Welcome in. I'm glad you are here too because you are not owning this season,
I'm not.
and I'm trying to draft at the same time. I've been good, but bouncing back and forth. Need you and Viral to help Hollywood a little bit more. He's kicking some ass, but
I need to see how I can see you guys and the draft room floor at the same time. I guess I can't. So what are we at here? We got Royal Rum up for bid. Looks like Gums went to Burbank. I'm sure he's going to be
he'll be
extremely
ecstatic.
excited.
Oh yeah, did it
Extremely
just?
excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we have nobody bidding on Royal Rum. Don't worry, Royal Rum, as at the end we'll be placing. People can still be bidded on at the end, nominated by whoever. And then also two, you can be nominated later on. So it looks like we have Spooky Ghost up for bid here. Wow.
Spooky Ghosty.
Yeah, he's getting some bids.
That he is.
Good for the kid, man. He needs as much as he possibly can to boost his ego.
No, not Ghost.
Oh, dude, he's gonna fucking have a field day with this, dude.
Oh, he's gonna have a field day. That's for
I
sure.
bet you his dick is mad hard right now, dude.
Oh, he went for
Oh,
9
go to
mil.
Toronto for 9 mil. Burbank thought they were gonna pick him up with just 4 mil.
No, I'm just getting sidetracked. That's just how it works.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. What's going
It
on,
does.
Lyra? What are
It's
you
all
doing?
good.
Living the dream.
Just living the dream.
Living the dream.
Spooky Ghosty going to Toronto. Alrighty.
Wow.
That's a good pickup on defense for Toronto.
Yeah, that
Joey
was
Gino up for
Millsy's.
bid.
That was Millsy's biggest.
Man, Thunder's got a full squad almost over there, man.
Joey Gino, big bid of 2. What did he sign up as this season? Oh, if you're getting him for 2, that's a steal.
Did he sign up for defense?
He did left D.
Oh, okay, perfect. Oh shit.
Oh, whole city coming in with the 3. Uh-oh. You got Turk typing over there.
Yeah, no. He's probably typing in the max he wants to spend.
Bull going for 5.
Man.
Let's see, what is Furry going to do here?
Centers are some dickheads, dude. This poor bot types once more than he's ever typed in his whole fucking
I
career.
know.
That poor bot, dude. I wonder who it is.
Wonder. You never know.
You
Somebody
never
not
know.
associated with the team, that's for sure.
Bull City looking like they're going to win that bid at 5. That's a good pickup on D. Just got confirmation that it's Willis that's doing the drafting. No wonder.
Yes.
He's extremely stoned out of his mind right now. Probably has no idea what's going on. He's just putting numbers out there. Love it. Love to see it. If I can put that up in that corner, that's better. So who do we got up next? So
All right,
Joe
so he
Gino
went-
to the Whole City Tigers for $5 million. That's pretty good bid for him. Up next, we got a broke hood rat.
Yes.
I don't know if
Returning.
I don't know. Uh-oh. We got Willis typing.
He
Hartford
starts
dropping the
2.
2. Let's see. London gonna place a bet. I don't know. I think Willis might just be trolling me now.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
3 for
Toronto
Toronto.
dropping the 3. The return of the vape rat.
The return.
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Oh, you are, huh? That's
Mhm.
right. Man, I'm going to a Halloween party at my sister's. Dude, Will just said me because you're damn right. Faded out of his mind.
Faded out of his
Hartford.
mind.
Hartford dropping 4. Uh-oh, we got the Philadelphia Pokemans. Oh,
Ooh,
Pokemoms.
Philly coming in.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're going to get it off in time? Don't think so. So
Imagine not
Hartford
getting it off in
Dragons.
time.
I've had
Usually
plenty
it's
of
early.
problems. Hey, where is Mr. Hollywood?
Right here, man. Right here.
He's here.
Oh.
You can't see him.
No.
He's streaming directly to OBS.
Oh.
I have
Gotcha.
the stream. I have the stream open too.
What am I getting blamed for? And
What'd you do? Hartford 4 million.
Is that shotgun and Flaming Dragon or no? The Hartford
Yes.
Dragons. Yeah.
Hartford is shotgun and flaming dragon.
Why don't they name them the Hartford Wagons then?
we told him he couldn't.
Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't know that he submitted for that. I was about to say. I mean.
I specifically told him that he can't.
Okay. Because it's
No,
not a real
I'm just
word.
like- I'm just
Okay.
like none of us did, but yeah, we would have turned it down because it's not a real word.
Awesome.
Because
Look
it's
like
not a real word.
Scumbag's gonna pass through.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like again, some of these players, it has a lot of teams come in with a plan,
Yep.
and see some other players before they go back for maybe some guys that are on their draft board,
Yeah.
that are kind of iffy if they
That's
want to
true.
take them or not. So again, Scumbag can be nominated once we go through the draft pool for players that need players at the end there. Play year 143.
yeah,
Play year
play year.
143.
Play your 143 is up for bid now.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
So I feel bad for like a lot of these guys that I think this is like their first season in NZ because a lot of teams don't scout, man, and that just sucks. I feel bad. I wish teams did scout.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I wish I scouted more too, but as
There's a
Uh-oh.
biggie.
Yeah, there's a big name.
as
That's
most
Tank
people
91
know,
up.
I had some personal stuff going on, so I couldn't really scout as much as I planned. But
Philadelphia dropping the big one.
Take one.
Uh-oh. Let's see where this one goes. This has the potential to reach up into double digits for sure.
Maybe. Oh, you skipped 4 there, Furry.
what happened?
There was a whole number you could have gone below what you did.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just making sure.
Wasting money out here.
Yeah,
Guess you
making
got it
sure.
I
like
do that
that.
a lot.
For $5 million, are you serious?
He's not struggling on the streets.
That's right.
Wow, Burbank getting sank for 5, dude. That's
Kind of surprised.
Yeah, I mean, so am I. I'm over here burping up Japanese food, dude. That's how surprised I am right now.
Yeah.
Wow, 5 mil. That's a number
And
for
he
a
is signed
good
up
player.
at
Everything, I think.
forward and goalie. No defense, but yeah. Renton up, D-man, everybody knows, solid player.
EC Renton.
Fuck's sake. Can't play defense anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
a
don't need to
shitter.
play
Oh,
defense.
that's
He
a
just needs to
cool hog.
score.
Everybody can see. All right, very cool.
Going once for BC at 3.
Thanks. Okay. Sold to Hartford for 3.
Not
Not a
surprised.
bad deal.
Not surprised.
Not bad at
Hartford
all.
picking
He's a
him
very
up.
solid player. Very solid D-man. Great chat presence. He's a nice guy. Everybody likes BC.
Yeah, really nice guy.
Yeah, Hartford was pretty quiet, man, to start this draft off. But as of late,
Dirty Mike 69.
Dirty Mike and the boys out here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Living a good old-fashioned soup kitchen in the Prius.
Is that his
Somebody tell
actual
me-
gamer tag? Dirty Mike 69?
That is his actual gamer tag.
Wow.
Yeah,
Somebody-
we changed all names.
Can somebody tell me where that quote was from? Dirty Mike and the boys.
I feel like I just saw that like today.
That would be other guys.
That one should get money flowing.
Trip aces. Oh wow. Starting off with the 4. Everybody needs a goalie.
That is for sure.
Murray is life playing goalie this year?
I'm not even sure.
Oh, so you're drafting without a real plan. I like it.
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
It could go worse. It can't get any worse than last season.
he'll play whatever he wants. But I'm assuming if we get a top tier goalie,
Apparently,
he
John
will not
wants
play
him
goalie.
bad.
Wow, 12.
Excuse me, Gio. Of course I knew that. That's why I just quoted it. That's from other guys. The good old-fashioned despot. 13 mil for trip aces.
Going once. 13 mil is last year's 6.5. Come on now.
Man, for you, he's going big on those goalies, man.
Have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Gotta have big balls, man. 13 mil.
Did you drop your stream link, Hollywood?
No. Is
I'm
there?
trying to. Well,
No, I see it. I
Where's it
still
at?
got it up.
link me it so I can at everyone. Because how else would everyone watch this?
All right.
That's what I thought.
All right, perfect. Life
Yeah.
told me that 15 was my stopping point on trip, so insight.
Up next, Bo Horvat Jr. Bo,
Big Bo.
one,
The big Uno.
big one. Cash Kush going for 25. Wow.
Where is your beer?
I haven't had a chance to go get another one. I already finished mine.
Yeah, I'm on my number 2.
Yeah,
Urban-
I'm going to be, but
Urban South Chromatic.
I got a raspberry smoothie sour.
Ooh.
It's all right.
Yeah.
ooh.
I got a couple fruited beers, but I also I picked up some beer for tomorrow. I'm going to a
All right, Bo. Once for
Halloween
3.
party.
I thought you were gonna say raspberry claw.
Raspberry Claw? Like the... Oh, White
Hold
Claw.
on. Why is Grumpy in here talking about needing a nomination when he said he hopes he goes late so he can go for cheap?
Bo Horvat going to
Gold for
Dutch and
3.
Mash for 3.
Only
Dutch
three
and
is-
mash for 3. That's actually a good spot for him, to be honest
Yep.
with you.
Is this
He'll
like
play
a
really well
in there
ability
right
down
now.
or what, man?
I like
I'm talking
playing
about
with
three.
Bo, but he does a lot. He's a very good. He likes to shoot a lot, and I think
That's
he
a-
fits in well with that team.
That's a nice way of saying he doesn't pass.
Yeah, his right trigger gets stuck a lot.
That it does.
Stuck up, not down.
Uh-oh, the 500K shitter himself. We got
He can't even
Bronca.
go for 500K.
Well, oh, damn, Philadelphia coming in with the 3. Toronto
Yeah.
with the 4.
So much for
Philadelphia
that,
with
huh?
the 5. Now he's a $5 million shitter.
Look at that. So far,
Sad to see it, dude. Damn, Soph and company coming in with the
So
6.
coming in with the 6 spot.
Philadelphia with the 7. Yeesh. They really want Gronk.
Apparently. Or making somebody pay. Who knows? Probably a little bit of both. I think he knows Gronk. Fuck.
I'm also convinced that John is fucking drunk right now drafting. And how he did say, it's going to be sweaty bids, boys. Going to be sweaty bids.
Okay, Philly gets him for 7.
Yes, sir.
All right, their first draft pick.
Wow. That's a big one, though, man. That's a good pick.
Yeah, Gronk. And he's a great guy. Playing with Gronk. Good chat presence.
Next, Martinook. This ought to get some bids.
And it should. Up to 4, 5,
5?
6, 7.
That's what it is. Fan
8.
TV. That's my bad, dude.
Oh, you're looking up Mr. Hollywood?
Yeah, did we post it or not? Because
Yes.
we did. Okay.
I had the bot tag it too, and it should be posting every 10 minutes.
We got 30 people in here viewing.
It's the first one that the Thunder has really put the bids up on.
Yeah. Well, Martinook's played a lot with Millsy before, so they're not new to each other. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought Furry was going to come in.
I don't know.
That's a good pickup for the Thunder, especially like I said, because they got those guys early on for real cheap, and they're able to get Martinook for 9. It's a solid pick.
It is. I agree.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna accidentally type in a wrong screen. Yeah. Because I was actually gonna go high. I was gonna go higher on Gronk.
That's a unknown goalie. That's actually a really solid tendy. I wouldn't be surprised if Hull City places a bid on him.
Yeah,
no, wouldn't be surprised there.
Yeah, some good goalies have come up on the board, man. This is one of them right here. But
I'm not getting a bid.
No bid. Wow.
Oh, there we go. That's what I thought. I knew Oswald would put a bid on him.
Yeah, I mean, for 1 million, I almost actually typed 1, but I'm also talking with life and chat. We got all the screens. Trying to decide what we want to do here. I just told sometime last draft, or not last draft. Was it last draft? We were typing back and forth on how much sometimes, on a couple of guys. I just told them, I don't even want to go back and forth. Just tell me the max on somebody, and then I will figure, I'll do that.
We might have placed Bo Horvat on the wrong team. We got a message.
Oh, did we?
A message from Shotgun saying that he's like, we didn't take Bo.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I will check that.
Oh, Brady going for 1 mil to the Tigers.
It's not bad. That's not bad. That's a starting goalie. Uh-oh.
Look at that shit can.
We got Bill up for bid. Is Bill going to go anywhere? Oh? Is Soph trying to reunite the Flint Tropics? Uh-oh, and here comes Furry. Uh-oh. Now let's see what Furry does.
How much are they willing to bid? That's the question here, man.
Better hurry up, Furry.
I am.
Oh, is he going to get it off? Oh, did you hear that, Bill? Furry said,
No, I wasn't saying I was getting it off.
Oh.
That's what I was doing. I'm not that much of a dick. Come on now. I'm not going to do that to Bill.
That's what you sound like when you get off? That's gross.
Yes. This says, Bill
going to Soph Company.
Hold on. Where did Bo go? Because I do see in the draft that it says Hartford.
New York City Egg.
Okay. That's why. It was just mistyped. That's okay. No worries, bot. Bo. That's why. I just looked at it. Whoops. 3.
I really don't think Gomez is very happy about going to Burbank.
You should try getting good sometime then.
Death Mall up for bid.
Wait, that's how you pronounce the guy? I thought it was Gums, man.
It's
Gums.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Oh, we all call him Gomez. That's an invalid bid, London.
Ooh.
Can't do that.
It would be going to New York City if you don't revise. Need revision.
Who is up right now? Sorry.
Death Mall.
Oh, okay.
Death Mall sitting at 2 to New York.
2 to New York. All right.
Sold to New York. 33 views. Getting it cracking, boys.
Yay.
Drafts are moving good, man. Things are moving quickly here, man. Things are getting.
Yeah, we try not to fuck around, Hollywood. We try to get this cragging.
I mean, that bot's working it, man. How much you got?
That
Pay,
bot
how much
does
you guys
work,
pay
man.
that bot?
Lots of belly button kisses and and pictures of feet, particularly Obi's.
Ooh, here's a big time player, Mini Wick on the board.
Mini Wick. I like counting in twos.
Going past 10.
10 mil.
12 mil to Golden Company.
Yeah, I think Soph really wants him, man.
Up to 14.
Bid him up, Furry, man. He's gonna go up, man.
Sorry, bot.
He's going, man. He ain't giving up, man. He ain't.
Watch the profanity.
I don't know. Oh, do I? I forgot. I don't know.
I'm just
Oh, yeah,
playing,
we're not.
bro. I'm just playing.
I forget though, because we're on Hollywood's. I don't know his rules.
And Soph gets his boy.
Oh,
No, I didn't set anything on that. That's why I didn't even have like the bot mods in there, man.
yeah. No, just making sure. I don't want to get you in trouble.
I just wanted to use that. Watch the profanity.
Oh, okay.
So Soph
Just
making
making
some
sure.
big pickups, man.
Oh yeah.
He was waiting.
He's got 9 million left.
95.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. I did it to the wrong one. That's why. Soph. He is golden. Yinzer.
Yinzer going for 2. Wants to Philadelphia. Sold to Philadelphia.
2 mil.
Not bad.
Yinzer. Don't know him. John probably does. Or
Look at this piece of shit.
Season.
Fucking season.
Getting a bid. We're already up to 2 here.
It's too many.
Season, a veteran here in NZ. Had a couple of seasons off, but
Why did he have a couple seasons off?
oh, I think
Couldn't
he
be quitting. Couldn't be that.
I think he no, it wouldn't have been that. No,
No, never.
Not
Definitely
Season.
couldn't have been that. No.
He's a great guy. I think he just I think it was just an off season for him, right? He's not usually like that, or is he? You know him a little bit better there, Mr. Viral.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we got 6 for Philly right now. Going once. Sold. 6 mil. Goalie and all positions.
Maybe he'll stay this season. Maybe this
hope
is
so.
the season. I believe in
Really
him.
hope so. Yeah.
Good old Chucky. He's got this.
He's got this.
I believe in him. I believe in my heart.
He's about to backstop a team full time.
You know who's been real quiet? The Wankers, man. Maybe it's because the money they put on Kush or
Well, yeah.
That piece of shit.
Oh, look at who's
oh man.
Look at that.
We're gonna make this one go by extra quick.
Oh, Jesus.
PC only.
Wife just messaged me. He doesn't own the game.
This is
That's
true. I don't own the game.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
fucking
believe- I
hilarious.
can't believe you're in the fucking draft and don't even own the game.
Oh, that's good. I like that one. That's funny. I thought he was typing to like throw bid, and it says he doesn't own the game.
Don't.
Oh shit, that's hilarious. We'll get bid if commit to buying game.
No can do life.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Go blue.
No can do.
Go blue.
Up for bid.
Uh,
Again, another one of those, players that first season in NZ, don't know if he is known by anybody who's
players.
in here. Yeah.
yeah, that's. I mean, that's what happens. That sucks when you either don't try to scout or it just doesn't happen. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. But you just hate to see it.
You do. And again, go blue, stick around. You might get called into a game as a TC, and then you can show off what you got. Stick around playing LFG games and stuff like that. Darren Hayes won up for bid. What can I say about this guy?
Darren Hayes won.
I have no idea. I don't know what I can say about this guy.
Does he like, or is it hazy? Does he like hazy beers? Maybe. I don't know.
Bro, check that shit out. Urban South Chromatic Triple IPA.
Ooh.
Daddy, that's why I started out with it, dude. Daddy's catching a little buzz.
Yeah, I did that Game of Thrones one. The
Oh, I got
19.
that too.
Yeah.
Kerferg.
Kerferg.
Kerferg. Curtis
Ermagerd.
McFurgard.
Ermagerd.
Curter McDermott.
Curter McDermott. Let's see.
No bid.
How many people have we dropped so far?
How many what?
How many bids have we done so far?
Let's see. I can
OPGM
count.
Shadow.
That is number 40.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
40.
How many we got? 90 something?
96, I think.
Okay. You want to stop at 48? Little pee break action? Ready for the second half?
You just got here.
I already had to pee.
Oh,
You really are a woman.
I can take it. I can pee.
Yeah, when that
Oh,
comes
jeez.
up, I'll pull up
What can I say?
I guess I'll pull up the rosters, right? On
I do love shoes.
OPGM Shadow. Why does his name sound
that.
familiar?
Another pass, man.
Yeah, I mean, I
We
feel like.
wanted to own. Uh-oh.
Here's another
Oh,
passer.
that's why.
Rack,
Good old
Look at this
cockeye.
shit.
rack. He's getting in the bid.
We were playing with Owen and Disney last night, and Rack scored, right? And Disney didn't know who scored. He's like, who just scored? Was that cockeye? Dude, we all fucking lost it, dude. So forever from now on, Rack will be known as cockeye.
Haka.
Cockeye up to 8. Oh, is he gonna pass? Dude, send him past Ghost. Let's go. Let's go. Rack at 10.
10. Big money.
Big money,
That
rack.
hurts Ghost ego a little bit.
Rack City, bitch.
Sold to Burbank. Attaboy, Rack. Beaten Ghost by 1.
He might send me a message thanking me, like, profusely.
No one bid? What? I saw that no bid viral.
Yeah, I probably paid too much for you, Rack, but that's what happens.
He wants to kiss you. Puck SB.
Puck SB on the clock here.
So one thing you can guarantee when he's inside of your Discord, he will share pictures of his cat unwantingly. Some would say that he's raping you with his cat.
The hairless cats or what?
The hairless cats.
cat.
The hairless cats.
Those cats made it on the stream one time too, man.
Did they really?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, everybody gives him a hard time. I think it's kind of funny.
We got a little bidding war of a puck between Soph and Willis.
I think Trip Aces was actually happy we got Rack. That's pleasant considering he did the burning down.
London gets their starting goalie probably
Puck
with
SB.
Puck SB
Yeah, after dropping 25.
Wow.
on cash. They got to
I
do
mean,
bargain bin shopping now.
Back in that
yeah, but
championship
Puck's a
spot.
solid goalie.
Oh,
That's
he
for
is.
sure.
He is. I don't even think he signed up for goalie though.
Oh, well, that'll be interesting.
We'll
I'm
go to
just
50, and then we'll.
I think he just got
We'll
overlooked
have to-
last season just because Trip Aces played for the Wankers. But,
nah. I was just
Viral. Viz
just
wants
fucking
to know
with
how
Willis.
much it hurts that Puck got a bid. You didn't.
I don't own the game. I
Oh,
don't
he doesn't own the game.
necessarily
This
have
is
much
true.
time. So,
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
I
you
made
act like
that
I wouldn't. Have, you
pretty
act like I
clear.
would. Yeah, you act like I wouldn't have thrown a bid if I didn't know
My availability.
your availability.
You didn't, Furry. You didn't throw a bid. Okay.
I know because I know his availability.
Do you?
Yeah, Jay Z two.
And Furry had
That's
to
way
deal with
too
my
many.
availability last season. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. I did have to. Yep.
I wonder if we even had enough goalies sign up this season to even have like a starting and a backup.
there's been quite a few goalies that went, though, I think, early on.
Yeah, there were a few. I think.
Big D.
Big D,
Oh,
baby.
Big D. He is out here.
Don't let this
Big
guy.
D,
Don't let this
15.
guy slip, man.
Oh, you just got some inside information from none other than Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get him for $1 million, jump on him, man. Especially some of the teams I'm looking at, like the Tigers, only got 2 guys so far, or like Hartford, or even New York, man.
Yeah, he's a center and right wing, full time. So
Dude,
yeah,
that
that'll be
just stank, dude.
that could be an interesting.
Oh, got good
situation
old
later?
Spudweiser. You pair Spud with a. Well, actually, you know what? I played with Spud the other night, and he played really, really well. Moving the puck really well, carrying the puck really
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
So.
we did play with him, huh?
Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Yeah, we were playing with him.
Yeah,
Spudweiser's been in so many drafts that I've called, man.
yeah.
Here in
Spud
NZ.
Spud likes to play. He'll play with
He
anybody.
does.
He's a funny guy. He can score, that's for sure. Shit, now I lost the. Oh, there's the drafter. Spud will come up at the end. All right, no bid.
So once again, like
I mean,
the guys that don't
yeah.
get the bid, they end up on TC automatically, or what?
No, so this is how it works, Hollywood. So at the end of this, so we'll go through the list. I mean, there'll still be empty slots, so people could then go through the list of players that
Jake Cork up for bid.
were not selected, and they could nominate. And we kind of do the same thing. They would nominate somebody instead of doing it randomly. And then you'll go through the bidding process until we fill out, the rosters. Anybody that doesn't get bid after that, yes, will be randomly assigned as a TC. They will have $1 million contracts. They can still be called up to roster. So there's still, again, that chance that if you didn't get scouted, but you end up getting assigned to a team and they see you play, you can still be called up to roster.
Makes sense.
Stump 12 up for bid.
Big nominee here, man.
Stump 12. This guy, let's see.
Great
Stump.
defenseman. He's got D on the board there. If he does, man, pick him up.
He does left defense, right wing, and right defense. So he's a defense primary.
Furry,
All
get on him, Furry, man.
right, I'll throw a bid out there.
There you go. Yeah,
Gotta trust. I'll have a trusted Hollywood vote or bid right here. Especially if I can get him for $1 million. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Nah, that's great. Great dude over there, man.
Yeah, Furry, but we're trying to keep people in the league that's new to the league, so.
Perfect. So we're building a good,
Who do we got next?
Who do we have next?
Who do we got next? Now up for bid.
probably some shitter.
Oh,
Jay
Jay
Hubs,
Hubs.
92.
That's a big name too.
Yep, 5 right
What
off
is
the
he?
board, man. Boom.
Yeah, I think a lot of people know J Hubs. He's signed up for center, defense, and forward. Really good forward. I don't know how he's a defense, but he's also a really good goalie, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know he didn't
He
sign
can
up
play
for it.
anywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Well, when
and
Soph
Moose he
drops
played literally every.
15,
Yeah.
you know he's
Yeah, he's gonna go big, man.
Mm.
Looks like a lot of guys know him, man. He's been gone, right, for a while from NZ. I haven't seen him here, but I've seen him.
I think this is his first time ever here.
yeah, it is.
A lot
I
of
think
names.
so.
This is their first time here in NZ, but they're also obviously known around the Chell community.
Nah,
So
he's
I mean, again, we want to welcome everybody. It's your first season in NZ. We plan to have lots of fun this season. We have lots of talent to be spread amongst these lineups. It's going to be a really competitive season, man. I'm really excited about it. And with Mr. Hollywood at the helm here, with our NZHL center ice, man, we can do no wrong here, dude.
absolutely,
That's right.
man, absolutely.
Hollywood's the man. 17 mil to Golden
Yep.
Company Elephants. J Hubs.
Look at this guy.
Well,
Coherent Killer up next.
Coherent. This is another big name. That's for damn sure.
He was on that big board list, man.
Mm.
Apilia
That
5.
he is. Whoops, that's the wrong number.
Burbank coming in at 6. That's a invalid bid there. Soph.
man.
I think you got it.
What's he signed up as? Let's take a look.
He signed up as right defense and right wing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So nice.
Playing the
pick.
right side.
Man.
All right.
Burbank getting two solid defensemen right back to back, man. That's good. Hopefully, it's not a smoothies season, right?
No. Hopefully not.
Different name, different attitude, right?
That's right.
Different game. NHL 22, new season.
It's true.
Man, it was a big adjustment coming into 22, man. Just the skating and the pokes and everything like that. Finally found a build that I like. Starting to all click together. Snowta, he's a goalie up for bid. Played with him the other night. Decent goalie.
Yeah, I mentioned it before as well as coming into this season, since it's a new game, it adds that different dynamic to it as far as drafting, because some guys in 21 that might have been real good, may not be so hot or might be playing something else in 22.
Yeah, that's true. Snowta going to the Pokemons for one.
See. Snowta.
So, I'm sure you went over all the rule changes and stuff like that, right, Furry?
Which ones in particular?
Just the ones that you highlighted.
I think I only went over because we kind of started late. I went over the. I only went over like the shit. I don't even remember. Oh no, I actually just went over the draft, how it runs and everything, so I did not get there.
So
All right,
while we're
5
taking
minutes
the
late.
while
Perfect.
we're taking the
Yeah, can you read that? I got to pee and get a beer.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
while
we didn't need a pee either. It's okay.
yeah, I'll be okay. So we are changing up the way that we're doing TC auctions. Now at this point, you can only have a max salary to bid in the TC auction of 8 mil. Oh, we're going to break. Oh, hello. I guess we're not going to break.
No,
But yeah,
you can go ahead. No, I just the drafts on pause, right?
Yeah, so the TC auction. Like I said, you can only have a max salary of 8 mil. So essentially that counts towards your 50 mil cap space. So let's say at the end of the day today you draft 42 mil worth of players. That means you have 8 mil to bid in the TC auctions that are going to be coming every Sunday, I believe 8 p.m. Eastern. If you drafted and you spent 45 million, that means you only have 5 mil to play with in the TC auction. They are going to be blind bids. So the blind bids, we'll put a person up, say they're up for 2 minutes. You'll DM the bot how much you want to bid on the person, and then essentially highest bid wins. Now, if there's a tie between, let's say there's a tie between two teams. They max bid, I believe is 4. They max bid on that player. Then essentially the player will go to the lowest seeded team. Just out of fairness, so that the good player, whoever it is, blah blah blah, goes to a team that actually needs them. Like I said, they will be held every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So the first one will be not this upcoming Sunday, which is Hollywood. It'll be Halloween. It'll be the following weekend. It's all in the rule book, so if you have time, look in the rule book. Fuck blind bidding. All my homies say blind bidding. Well, thanks, Sarge. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's in the rule book. Yeah, so go and take a look at that. It's probably spelled out a lot better than the way that I mentioned it or said it right now. And we'll post it in the captains and owners chat just so that they know for a fact that it's going to the way that it's going to work. Every Monday, Furry and I are going to be doing NZ media shows. We do have a media team that's is dedicated to pumping out power rankings for us. So every week we'll have power rankings. We're also getting some stuff done so that we have a nice visual of the top our stars of the week. So yeah, we're going to be doing that every Monday, going over the past week in scores, the league leaders, stars of the week, any trades or anything significant that happened. We're going to be doing that. Also want to make sure, submit all of your NZHL clips, even if it's you just playing in your NZHL club against a random team or whatever. Submit them into the NZHL clips channel, so that we can try and get those put together, into highlights and stuff like that we can play for you guys. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I have for right now.
Yeah, if I had those if we had clips for the show here, when these guys get nominated or bids, I could put a graphic up where you see a highlight of that guy, which would have been pretty cool. So we definitely could do a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, you guys see some of the promos and stuff that I do. The more footage I got, the more I could do. So you're not seeing the same type of replay, the same things going on. So they'll definitely be in use. But that's cool. So Sunday night, you said so those guys, these games are going to be played on there. If they get streamed, that'd be great. Get them live.
Yep. So Sunday nights we'll be doing our TC auctions 8 p.m. And then as always, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we'll be playing our games. We're going to make sure that each team has a representative that can stream. So that we can get the game streams up. We can have Hollywood do the NZHL Center Ice so that you guys can watch all the games and stuff like that. Always make sure to follow Flam Fan Network, so that you can watch all the games. I kind of went over the TC auction, just the bare minimums of it, and told them to refer to the rule book. Explains it a lot more.
Perfect. I like it.
I don't know what you mean by. I kind of went over the TC.
Shut up, dude. I hate that my watch does that, dude.
Oh, it talks back?
Yeah, it just picks up everything I'm saying.
You know what I should bring up?
What's that?
The freaking the rosters, right?
Yeah, we can do a roster update. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, you can share it. I think I have yours.
Broby won Kenobi up for bid.
Oh wow.
Broby.
Oh, coming to take
Hartford
yours.
dropping one.
Maybe they thought that was your name.
Broby Obi.
No.
Zach.
There's only one Broby. Oh yeah, I got some of that chilling.
Yeah.
I picked up a fundamental observation.
That's delicious. All right, sold for 1. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's a good pickup, man.
Hartford. Yeah, is he?
Well, anybody, listen, anybody got going for 1 mil. You can't go wrong with that, you know.
No,
This
absolutely.
is
If it doesn't
true.
work out, doesn't work out. But you know, it's not like you're bidding a lot. But no, he's been around. You know, maybe not as famous as the Obi we have here on the show, but you know, we'll get his thing. We'll see. We'll see what
I
happens.
Hey,
appreciate
some
that.
of
I'm
us
not.
can't even get a mill bid. Okay, not everybody can
Okay,
get that.
own a game.
Games right now you could digital or disc or what, you know. But now I don't know if that Obi goes shirtless though. We'll see.
Baby Pen's up for
Oh,
bid,
baby Pens is up.
Uh oh.
becoming a
Byron,
239
how much is
biggie over
getting
there.
thrown here? Oh yeah, 239 Biggie. Is that what he is now?
Yeah.
Score.
We were watching. I was playing with somebody the other night, and he was playing with a bunch of 239 guys.
He is. He's becoming a biggie. At least he can hold. At least Daddy Pins can hold the fact that apparently he got a bid and he didn't.
Love Baby Pens, dude. He sends me pictures of him fishing all the time. And every time that I go out fishing, he wants me to send him pictures of me fishing, like holding up the fish I catch. I told him, dude, you ever come out to California, I'll take you out on one of those boats, man. Get you
Yeah,
on
there
some
you go.
big fish.
Big fish.
Goosey up for bid.
Goosey. Goosey.
Yep. Looks like Oswald's trying to reassemble the Green Bay Gamblers.
Mm-hmm.
It's another guy who might go up in bidding here.
Couple teams interested in this guy here.
Yeah, solid left wing.
Hurts hard.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Ooh, we got a smoothie one going on.
Oh goddamn!
Hang on. It's a thick boy, that's for sure.
Smoothies
Ooh.
are back,
Looks thick.
baby.
What is it?
Hang on.
I think
Little busy, Obi.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm just sitting here shoving my thumbs up my ass. You know, no big deal.
Nice. I mean,
You smell them afterwards? I do.
Of course.
And
come
Oswald,
on. What
Oswald,
kind of question is that?
Oswald does get Goosey on here. He's been quiet.
I knew he would.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he waits, man. He
Okay.
Oswald's done drafting for me before, and he's very quiet. He probably has Chubb in his ear. Oh, this is a name that's going to go up.
This is a sour ale, Obi. It's
Oh,
got
nice.
blueberry puree, raspberry puree, blackberry puree, banana puree, marshmallow, vanilla, and lactose.
Ooh,
Ooh,
goddamn.
yeah.
Whole city up to 10 on beds, but
Double
damn, dude, that
digits.
sounds bomb, bro.
Yeah, it does.
New York
Damn.
City up to 11.
I think New York's gonna get him.
Let's see. I need to catch up here.
I don't know, man.
Ooh,
No,
Oswald's coming to play.
Oswald is coming to play.
Oswald came and he played, dude.
wow, he gets
Let's
him.
go to the Whole City Tigers.
Feds it.
That's not bad because, like I said, Oswald's
How
got
much?
the money, man. He's been waiting.
It didn't pop up yet. How much?
12 mil.
12.
12. All right.
Dude, what chat is blowing up in here?
I only have 14 tags in Gen Chat, so I can only imagine the trolling going on there.
I just
Yeah,
hear,
I
like,
can
you
only
know,
check so much.
the stupid Discord sound is here. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Shut up! Dude, like, I'm at work, bro, and, like, that's all I hear. SNR Void.
This is the nicest guy to play with. Guy's a great time to play with.
Yeah. He's always so positive.
Always so positive.
Shut your mouth. Don't say that.
He's got the game, right?
Yes, he
He
actually
does
has
own
the
the
game.
I will say this. SNR Void is a decent hockey player, but if you can piss Billiams off, then
Then you've done something very
You've done-
wrong.
you've done something if you can piss Billiams off, dude.
This is true.
But kudos for him, man. I don't think he got drafted last season either, but he still comes back, signs up. I like it. Kid wants to play.
We can be TC buddies. Any SNR Void and Obi.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's
Let's
go. Don Trucker.
Trucker.
You know,
Made a
Oswald's
name.
about to
Made a name for himself last season.
about to
Vesna
throw the.
finalist.
Is he playing goalie again?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Hey, rosters are up to date for you, right? Like the owners can look at them.
Yes. Yes, because Veds was the last one, right? Yep.
Rosters.
Stont's
Okay,
up to 4.
Man, after the break, Oswald coming in here, man.
Yep.
He ate his Wheaties, I guess.
He ate his cheese pizza.
Oh yeah, no, he probably
London
he
coming in with the 5.
He probably had some cheese curds, and I'm jealous.
Oh.
London's another team.
London gets their starting. Dude, London's got a solid goaltending combo, dude.
Yes,
Don
they
Trucker
do.
and Puck, man.
Only 5 too.
No respect, man. Especially with that flow he's got, dude.
That flow. Yep. He made a name for
Football
himself. That's
alone
for sure.
deserves 10.
I'm gonna go get another beer.
Right? That's true. I do agree with that comment. Flow gets 10. Let's see. All right. Next up for bid is Mr. Lacara.
Car 22, Mr. Blue Line Review over here.
Blue Line Review. The man, the myth. He's also a very pleasant chat presence and a solid lefty. He's up to 3.
Brim hats.
What was that? Oh yeah, he doesn't like my my flat caps. That's for sure. He's up to 4 with New York.
You're not gonna put a bid on him, right?
No. I think and it's not because I love Lacara, but
absolutely.
Let's see. We have a collection of like 6 names that are still on the board and I only have 6 million, so I've got to play with that.
He goes to New York.
I'm going with that right now for.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
LeBron Hayes.
LeBron Hayes.
Lacara going to New York for 4 mil. That's a solid pickup for only 4 mil.
Yes, I agree. That's very solid pickup.
Well, he says Burbank won it.
Oh, I think he did that on accident. He's going to New York.
The bot's a full fucking retard. It's okay.
Shrimp on the
McAfee Daddy. The shrimp. Also known as McAfee. See where he ends up.
A lot of different gamer tag changes, player name changes. He's been around. Very active in the chats.
Yes, he is. And he is a part of the media team. I don't know. I've never seen him play. Has anybody?
No, he's good. He's I've seen him in net and I've seen him at forward, man.
He is a goalie, forward, and right D. Yeah. He's not available on Fridays.
Wow, no bids.
Maybe.
You guys are crazy, man. Passing up on the shrimp.
The shrimp will get.
Maybe people don't like the bottom feeders. I don't know.
That's a good one. I like it. Mordecai CG. What was his gamer tag before?
Been around.
What was it?
He's been Mordecai for a while, but I don't remember. Yeah, he was something else. Viral, do you recall?
His buddy was Auto CG, but
yeah. That's right. Yeah, he had another name. He's been around for quite a while. I think last season he even started on TC and then ended up getting called up and playing most of the season.
San Francisco, that's right. This has a weird taste to it.
I definitely never drink hazies.
Frosty night, man.
Frosty.
Here we go. Get the bids up. Get the money out, folks.
10 out the gate.
Do these people know that you can start at 1?
Yeah, they don't seem to know that.
You got
Dragon's just making sure that he gets Frosty.
Yeah.
Or sweet little croissant.
Maybe he wanted to do a 1.
You're coming in with 11.
There we go. Look, if
The
if you
Devils.
put Frosty Nightmare with Flaming Dragon, that's a good solid forward line right there.
He's up to 13, 14.
But he'll do good in New York as well.
So yeah.
And both these teams are bidding on Frosty. Probably know them because I mean he goes way back.
Yep. I was on his team my first season in NZ.
Yeah. And he goes for 16. So Hartford started with a Big Ten bid and end up getting him here. 16.
16.
But can
Hartford got
Frosty
him?
still
All
go,
right.
man? I heard Frosty getting a bit old there, man. The French guy.
That's our sweet little croissant.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, man. Connor K. When's draft?
When's draft? Hey, Connor, draft is now. You are tagged. and on the
Draft
board.
is nigh.
Everybody at Connor in the chat, man. He loves it.
Oh, yeah. You should definitely do that. That's a fantastic idea.
I am adding him right now.
Do it.
Oswald puts a bid.
He's going to have so many fucking...
Wow. Philly gets him for 2. That's a good pick, man.
Not a bad pickup.
Well,
Oh, wow. For 2? Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Everyone's adding him now. Thanks, boys. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that. That's amazing.
We need everybody to at Pens and tell him he's a fuck up for both the Clintons. That's what we need. Fuck that guy.
I don't know, man. A guy who gets a BJ in the Oval Office like that, that's pretty gangster. Nah, I don't like it. LeBronto.
uh-oh.
LeBronto Hayes up for bid right now.
Who's going to get him, man?
Golden Company dropping the 1. Who knows? Maybe, yeah, there we go. Now the bidding starts. Everybody wanted to see who'd flinch first.
You think the Wanker's going to jump in here?
They have their goaltending.
Oh, yeah, they do. You're right.
Yeah, but LeBronto's signed up for, like, everything, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see him going to New York.
Yeah, right defense and all. He's up to 5.
Well, he stays at 5. This is a good deal right here.
Oh.
Here comes New York, man. They want him.
I was about to drop 6, but that's my max, so.
New York City coming in with an 8. Everybody knows that he's going to be asked to play goalie, so.
Did we, by the way, I know I walked away. Did we, go over the rosters and how much people had left?
No.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I didn't even bring up the freaking roster.
It's okay.
Yeah. Now,
We didn't have time.
We're going over rules. And
No worries.
stuff. I didn't-
8. Yeah, no worries. 8.
Yep, LeBron sold for 8 to New York.
Wow.
Yep. So they have 16 million left, needing 3 players.
Sounds like Triple already wants to get traded.
Azalevsky. I think this is a 239 guy, right? Maybe.
I haven't. No, I don't. I
No?
it's a
Okay,
game
maybe
change.
not.
It could be a game.
Maybe it's a different league. Wrong.
Basil Evsky. Basil's pretty good.
Usually, guy with that ends with ski at the end are pretty decent players.
What about people who end with skeet, skeet, skeet?
Oh, by the way, Obi,
Yeah.
Mordecai has been the same. It was Otto that changed his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Matthews.
Yep. You're right. And what was it before
Or-
Matthews? It was
Auto CG.
No, he was something else too, wasn't he?
in between
That was for a
Otto
little
and
bit.
Matthews.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
very short time.
And that's all I call him by now. I don't call him by Matthews. Hull City getting Basilevsky
For
for 6.
It's Oswald.
Bass.
He's probably a goalie with that kind of name.
Yeah, he is. He's a goalie and lefty.
Very good. All right. So coming up next for bid, we have Jinx
Oh.
of Minnesota.
Nova. Nova was his other tag.
That's right.
He heard us talking about him, so he's responded to me via
That one
DMs.
odd guy. This will be a good solid.
Oh,
Okay.
10 out the gate from Hartford
Yep.
again.
Wow.
Let's
Hartford
do it.
and John
Yeah,
coming
they're
in
all-
with the 12.
Oh, man.
They're all 239 guys. Odds very well respected in 239. He's an admin there, and
Yeah.
his personality
14
is very
Philly.
likable.
He takes too much penalties, though.
Odd is again. Can be again sometimes.
Never talked to him personally, but he seems like a stand-up guy.
No,
He
Going for
is.
14. Hartford
Yeah.
coming in with the 15. They want their 239 guy.
Mm-hmm.
What they do.
John coming in with a
16 Philly.
16.
Can't wait to yell at odds
17.
about being in this Discord still, but you know, hey. I'll get him in a minute.
Yeah, he'll be here.
Oh, we got a bidding war between
Oh,
Hartford
Oh,
and
man.
John.
I don't think Hartford's going to
Jesus.
get
Will
outbid
we
here,
hit
man.
20?
I don't think Hartford's going to get outbid here.
Odd is
Wow.
gonna be sad that he went for that price tag.
Somebody
Is
do
John
20.
really-
do the big 2-0.
John really going to drop the 20.
Do the 20, man. There you go.
Hey,
There
John,
we go.
Jesus.
20.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
He drops the 20 bomb.
He does.
Holy shit.
He's got the money. He only needs... Oh, sold. Okay. He needs, let's see. That was Odd Guy, right?
Yeah.
For 20. So he needs 2 more, and he's still got 12 million.
Not bad.
Odd's going to need a carry back there, man. He's going to need to be a solid.
Damn. 20 mil, dude.
How much did Kush go? It was
25?
25.
Yeah, 25.
wow.
Drastic.
How's your
Drastic
smoothie?
one.
Viral?
Dude, that is excellent.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a.
I got some chilling in the fridge right now, dude. Those are kind of like the dessert after I drink a couple
Oh,
IPAs because they're not supposed to be as strong. So I kind of like mellowed out for a little while.
Yeah, that one's only 8%, so yeah.
Only 8%. Oof.
Yeah, this one. I like
I
this.
started the day with an
uniform,
11, and then I
Fla-
had another 8.
Layer?
Started the day with 11.
That's how you do it.
I'm gonna let everybody know right now. I'm completely sorry if there are unwanted everyone tags tonight because some of us be drinking.
Whose idea?
Dude, why?
Whose idea was for the draft on a Friday, man?
Perfect time. We got one Ted X upper bid.
Well, I mean, like you said, with it being Halloween this weekend,
Yeah.
most
We
people are
normally
going to
do it on
have.
Sunday.
Yeah.
We normally do it Sundays. We actually wanted to change that anyways because all of us have a good time on Sunday and then have to go to work on Monday. So we were going to do it on a Saturday, but then when we realized that we were going to do it Halloween weekend, most people are having Halloween parties tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
makes sense. Makes sense.
you know, there's some people that'll have them tonight, but most people will do it on a Saturday because they can do it longer.
There's a biggie.
Oh, Keenus.
Go. Jammies and showtime.
Keenus,
He's gonna
2-5.
He's gonna go
Enos.
Up.
double digits here. This guy.
Oh, for sure. Has he signed up for everything?
Golden Company coming in with 6. I mean,
I will let you know because he's already
I think
over
he
my
is, but I
cap
think he's
anyways.
part-time. I think
He
he's
is.
Thursdays.
He's Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah.
Thursdays and Fridays. I mean, still
Yeah,
not
2
available
days is
Saturdays.
enough.
He could still play. He could
Yeah.
still play max
Yeah,
games.
that's not bad.
Not only that, but he can play the full availability in the playoffs. It's no big deal.
Exactly. Yep.
I
hmm
legit have no idea what's going on behind me right now.
Hmm.
All right,
Low
go.
child.
I told you. Shower, pajama time.
That's right. Shower and pajama time.
And Oswald coming in at the very end with the 9. Ooh, Soph going in with the 10.
Yeah, I would have been surprised that
Come the
if he
hall
didn't
in,
go.
Get a towel from the hall closet. Shut my door.
Are they gonna get him?
Penis to
Wow.
Soph for 10.
Yo, Sos made some big.
That's
pickles,
actually.
man.
I mean, that's not terrible. I
I mean,
mean,
he's got
10 mil.
He's got Bilms, Mini Wick, Hubs, and now he's got Keenus.
Hold
You
on, let's
forget-
see. Hold on,
You
let's
forget who his
see.
captain is, man. His captain is Cougar Hunter. Dude.
Oogs. That's a nasty lineup, dude.
Well, he has to draft all 1 million from here on out because he's got 4 million left.
That's fine. That lineup isn't going to
spots.
lose anyway.
How many spots?
They have 4 spots they have to
Oh,
draft. They have
shit.
4 million left.
Hey, just remember what happened last time Cougs, Williams, and Keenus played on the same team.
Yes, I know. That was on your team. We know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
So
it's not their first time.
Is he gonna pick up Viral? Finish it off? Or what?
I wouldn't pick me up. Fuck me.
Cursive garlic.
Frosty just wrote in chat, said, I just changed work. I need to quit. Sorry, guys, with laughing faces. Puck said you need to walk your fish 24/7.
Garlic cursive.
I don't mind a little bit of garlic.
Looks like he's going to
Garlic's
pass through,
great.
but once again, buddy, he's going to become. He'll come up at the end if anybody wants to nominate you.
Yeah, and by the way, for those of you that are watching, once the draft concludes, like all the roster spots are filled, we're still going to, we'll have a couple of minutes. We're going to go through the rosters, who's on what team. We'll go through that, and we'll also have a couple of other, like, I know Obi went through a couple of the rules, have some other announcements and things coming. We will be going back to media shows weekly.
I did cover that.
Okay, I didn't hear you cover the media show, but perfect. I will reiterate it. We will be back weekly.
Starting this upcoming Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I need another beer. Can you go take Mom?
Big Monday.
Yeah, there you go.
That's one of the beauties of having kids, man. I don't know
That's
if
right.
anyone's ever told you this. You fucking tell them to go get you a beer, they go get you a beer.
Beer captain going for 1 mil. This guy's been around. He's in almost every league that I know.
Yeah.
And good pickup for
Solid
1 mil.
defenseman. Hits a lot.
Absolutely. He's definitely not afraid. Put some bodies. Put some body on the ice there.
Nah, he's got
More penalties, but hey, who's counting?
he's got that drowning pool song fucking playing at 24/7, dude. The bodies hit the floor. That's the soundtrack to his life. Oh, that'd be a viral laugh. I saw
So
that.
John only needs one. He only needs to draft one more. He's got 11 mil in cap space.
Miller.
Oh,
Burbank dropping the 6 right out the gate.
Six,
They
wow.
want their man. I don't know though, man. Sank with Miller on his right wing. That's pretty dirty.
For you skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I've got 6 million left. One spot to be, or I already filled spots.
he's going all
Oh,
in.
fuck you.
Yeah, fuck.
He's going all in.
Turk did that just because he's an ass.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
Good for
Willis
Turk.
is.
Willis
Willis,
is
never
drafting.
mind, Willis
Well,
is drafting. So
Even better for Willis.
yeah, I won't get mad at Willis because he didn't know that.
Oh, he did.
Oh, 8.
Harper dropping the 8. I hope everybody knows that he's a West Coast player, and if you are East Coast players, it's not going to bode well.
They don't care.
That's true. Miller doesn't care either.
Still a good forward though, man. But 8 for Hartford. Hartford's got an interesting line, man.
Hartford. Miller. Whoops. He has a. There it is.
Or is anybody done on the roster sheet?
Do we want to do a quick update?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Burbank has drafted. We technically are done. We have 6 million with 0 spots to fill. Can draft up to, well, actually, you can draft up to as many as you want, but so we're done. Philadelphia needs to fill once. They need to draft one more player. They have 11 mil. Golden Company Elephants, Sophisticated, and Cougar have to draft 4 more players. Have 4 million in space. Hartford needs to draft 3 more players. Have 18 million in cap. Whole City needs to draft. Let's see. They need to draft 2 players, have 19 mil. London needs to draft 5 more players, and have 16 million in cash. Toronto needs to draft 2 players, have 23, and New York needs to draft 3 players, 16 mil.
Okay.
And that's 8 teams. So technically, I'm the only one done, but not many spots to fill.
Right.
The most is London. London needs to draft 5, and Golden Company needs to draft 4. That's the largest we need. Most people need 3 or less.
Okay.
Eggman.
So what? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. All right. My bad. Gotcha. All right. Egg Van. 1. He is a 239 guy, right? Viral?
No, I think he came from GCHL.
Hey Hollywood.
GCHL. That's right. Okay.
Hey Hollywood. We're having some audio issues with you specifically. I'm being told that they can hear us, but they can't hear you.
Oh yeah. You know what? I just muted myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put the that roster sheet just on a separate one, man, because
Fucking with your audio.
it's gonna be no. It's gonna be tight on here, man. No, I muted
All right.
myself.
So
I forgot to take
Egg,
myself off.
Egg Van sold for 1 to New York.
Hey, for 1, not bad.
Yep. Egg Van for
Eggman's
1
been around,
to
man.
New York.
And he's going to the egg team.
Egg,
Yeah. I think that might be why they threw a mill on him. That's why I was thinking 239, then I was like, wait, no.
Hey, why not?
But that's perfect. Because I was already grilled for not drafting on brand, not getting beer captain. So
Yikes.
His Discord thing's funny. It's got like
is this Tanner's alt?
What is it? Hold on. I'm answering DMs. Yo!
He's not good. He's not good enough for an alt though. What the fuck?
Yikes.
This food posts Tech 9 fucking videos and shit every
All the
single
time.
day on Facebook, dude. Oh god, good shit, Furry. That was a good one, dude.
Thank you.
You don't come out with good shit very often, but that was pretty good.
And now you're a cock.
I'm a cook. I'm a cook. I'm a cook.
Mr. Hollywood's volume is less than half everyone else's. I can't hear him, is what Viz says.
Yeah, we addressed that, right? Did you fix it?
No, that was literally just sent right now.
J
701.
Ross 96.
So what do we got now? It's like the we'll pick a react, man.
Hang
There's still some names. What do you got there, bud? We still got some names coming up.
on. That is pick number 73.
Byron got lost in the sauce right there. Did you see that? He forgot what he was
Yeah.
doing and got lost in the sauce.
It's gonna happen here soon.
I wouldn't, dude. I'd love if Furry changed his fucking game back to Lost in the Sauce. Goodbye, my lover.
There's a biggie.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, Marty. Marty is up.
Toby, that's a
Martinez.
sour ale with
Well-
raspberry, mandarin orange, and key lime.
So
Ooh, that
with
sounds good.
five players to draft, the most London could drop. No, I won't do that. They have
Most
to do their own math.
Oh shit!
Dude, oh, you did that on
London
accident.
with 3.
Wasn't me. I'm not the bot.
Hartford
I
with
said
4.
I'm just talking to the bot. I don't have a problem talking with inanimate objects.
London with 5. Hartford with 6.
Mm.
You got to believe Shotgun is in Dragon's ear telling him, hey. London
Oh,
with
for
7.
sure.
Trip just asked me if I drafted anyone. I said define anyone.
York with
Nobody
8.
Trip wants to play with.
All right, 9
London
to
with
London.
9.
All right.
Sorry, what is London's max?
So they need to draft 5 players. What's that? 11? Yeah, 11.
I think said they had 15.
They have 16 available.
Oh.
Sold for 9. All right. Well, they lucked out and didn't even have to hit their max. So they need 4 players, have 7 million left.
And I have the roster sheet on here. I could pull it up whenever you guys want me to switch it to the rosters.
Yeah, I mean, go for it now.
Hey, Willis?
I'll
Willis,
talk
I'm gonna have to
about.
tell you to go fuck yourself, okay?
What did Willis do?
Willis is just being a big old cock.
Oh.
He's trying to be Turk, but with a littler dick. Figure that out.
That's yeah. I don't know how to figure that one out.
Turk has an anyway, so.
It's kind of like mine. Mine sticks out of my ass. It's my butt.
Mm.
The clumsy ninja, I forbid. Go ahead and pull up the rosters, Hollywood, and I'll talk about what's going on in the draft.
Viral impossible is what Turk said.
Clumsy ninja with no bids going once.
He just came back this season, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't
He
seen
did.
him in a while, man. It's good to see him back. Definitely
Is
worth
it, though?
definitely
Oh,
worth
one.
the
York
one.
dropping 1.
Oh no, he
Oh.
dropped a 1.
Definitely worth the one.
That could probably go once and sold.
Yep.
Clumsy ninja going to New York.
So New York needs one more player. They can draft more, but only need one more. Have 14 mil.
Shout out to RGM. Panthers improved to 8-0-0 in the season.
Wow, they didn't lose, except the other night. They caught a big L.
Yeah.
That they did. That they did. Goodbye, my lover.
Am I getting tagged?
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, thankful you're here. You already saw that.
Okay. Not
Nominate
Rubber
Rubber
Ducky.
Ducky,
Wow.
the Duck Man.
Ducky will be a solid pickup for anybody that decides to pick him up.
Viz always has the best.
Ducky does play late night hockey with Soph and the boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean Ducky. We play a lot with Mr. Ducky too, but I have 6 million already full.
Can't
And
confirm. I'm usually there.
yes, I know. That's what I said. We.
Big steal here for one for the Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ducky. That's a steal at 1.
That's actually a
For
really
sure.
good place for him to land because
Yeah.
Soph and Miniwick, presumably their starting center and right wing, actually played really well with Rubber Ducky.
Yep. That's for sure. Look at that. And they got a nice player at 1 mil. They need 3 more
That's
awesome
big.
steals.
Yeah, it's big for them. They needed something like this, man, because they went out big with the bids early on, and to be able to get Duck for one, that's solid. Obi, pronounce this name for me, man.
Gig.
Driving. Oh, there's no end. Damn it.
Dude, I love that I could like do that. Then look at the stream because I have the stream over on the left hand side and see something viral laugh. And I'm like, yes.
He's got a bid on him.
Dude, he's been trying to play with everybody, dude.
Yeah.
But also, to everybody's defense, he's also tagging people at 12 o'clock my time, dude. And I'm West Coast, dude. It's like, bro, I have 4 more hours left at work, dude.
Yeah, seriously. I know he's always looking to play, and that's the thing that sucks. I mean,
He's got to become time
you
travelers, man.
Yeah, we have to become time travelers.
You can fuck right off of that, Mr. Hollywood. I will never be a time traveler. Never.
All right, Hartford gets him for 1. All right.
Dude, my burps smell so bad right now, dude. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Millie,
Millie.
88.
EA 88. Or Malia, yeah, I guess that.
Milia. 88.
Milia. All right, I guess that's fair. I just kept reading it as Millie EA, but I don't know.
Now you guys know how hard it is when I got to do play-by-play with the
I
commentary.
bet. I would just say number 8. Number 9.
88.
That was decent. That wasn't. Hooligan?
Hooligan.
Oh,
Yep.
wow, he's in the pool. That's great. Good pickup, especially
All
if
you
just
dickheads
need
are
the
waiting
one
for
bid.
something big.
What happened?
Said everybody's waiting for something big out here.
I know. DC auction right now.
Well, I'll put a mill on this guy, man. If you're one of those teams that needs to fill,
Yeah, need players.
oh, there he goes, gone.
What is next?
This is a controversial one.
Oh, Brown Man can.
This guy's getting bids.
Maybe. A lot of people could be bidding on him, but won't.
Brown Man can up for bid.
He also quit the last time he played here, so there is that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
That's true.
There is that.
No bids.
there do be that.
Damn, no bids.
How much time is?
Hurry,
usually
shut
like
up.
the
You could bid,
countdown?
bitch.
You gotta get
I
the-
told you I have a short list of players that have already been discussed with my captain. On what
Life
we are
isn't even
doing.
home. How will he know?
He did draft.
There's Grumpy.
There's a
Oh,
big
and there
one.
goes the 10.
Dropping the 10, dude.
Yeah.
He's been waiting for that.
Oh, and a
Oh,
15.
shit.
Wow.
Oswald with a 15. Toronto matching it with a 16.
Listen, Toronto's
Fair, I
got,
need you to make sure that all those bids are valid.
I know.
well, I think Toronto's got.
Oswald with a 17.
Hold on. I think that might be the most full city can go.
He wanted to make Millsy pay for him. 'Cause
Yep,
Millsy
that's
was-
the most. That's
For
the most
sure.
whole city can go. Yep, Toronto.
Is that the
Hold on.
most anybody can go?
Yeah.
Hold on.
And listen, because
Toronto-
Toronto really didn't go big on anybody.
That's going to be hard to figure out. Hold on. Let's see. Jesus.
Their highest bid was like
The
9.
most.
What are they at?
Toronto needs. Yeah, no, Toronto's good.
Yeah,
Toronto's fine.
27.
Grumpy sold to Toronto. Looks like we're going to have a Grumpy, Millsy, and Dylan line, man.
That's solid.
Yeah, Toronto.
He
wants
does
to
have lefty listed as a fucking secondary, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
He wants to
Fucking-
play forward. I know that, but
Or did he sign up as forward hoping to go for a lesser value and really wants to play D? Who knows?
no, I don't know. Who knows? He still signed up for it, and it's on the draft sheet. So
He did. It's like
nothing sus
Browntail.
about it. Yep.
What about Hoodrat goes, how much should I go for? And Berkey goes, 1.33 Berkey.
Rats at 1.32 too many.
Yikes.
That's good. I like that.
I love chat when the season starts back out. Dude.
Oh yeah, I know. It gets
It's so much more
bopping.
fun.
Toronto able to get Grumpy. That's huge, man. And
Which reminds me.
Yeah,
it's a big part of the earlier in the draft because these guys really haven't gone big on anybody. Highest bid was 9, and able to get Grumpy this late here. Where other teams didn't have the cap. So
a rotate.
There are still big names on that list.
Yep. Still are.
someone's gonna go for cheap, man.
We haven't seen Disney go yet? Disney hasn't gone yet.
Nope. Still got plenty.
Goodbye, my lover.
Disney is up.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, 5 out the gate for
5.
Toronto.
Yikes. Imagine a Grumpy
That's
and
the most
Disney
they can go. That's the most Toronto can go. But they only need to fill one spot. Wow.
Hartford skip 6. What the fuck?
12.
12. Played with Disney last night. Love it. He's such a funny guy.
Disney's Disney's
He was
great.
typing a love letter to Owen on his typewriter. It was amazing.
Let's see.
Looks like
Hey,
Hartford
these guys
really
got to be
wants-
getting close to the max. Right?
They need 2 to fill 2 spots. They have 17 left, so they're still fine.
What's Egg got?
Is Fido still playing? What's his name?
Yeah,
Fido?
Gio.
Yeah, Gio. Yeah.
Gio
Fight
hasn't
18.
gone
I don't
yet.
think his name
He hasn't
came
gone
out.
yet.
Sir Obi over there hasn't gone yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to go to TC, so what does it
I'm
matter?
going TC anyway.
That's right. You're coming with me, buddy.
Let's go, dude. Only if we can do it shirtless and hand in hand. I'm down.
One guy that's still on there, man. Not really familiar with this league, but Spitz. Spitz on the draft board.
Dude, it's so funny that you said Spitz, and I looked at Viral's hat and it said Pitt, and at first I thought you said Spitz.
He's just, he's just rooting for him.
Yeah.
There's
Disney.
Disney.
All right, Disney.
I will confirm this. I don't ever spit.
Nice.
Yikes.
Yikes! I love the reaction. Yikes and nice.
All right, so
I rec rookies.
Hartford needs to draft one more player, have $3 million available.
2 for IREC rookies, 3 for Hull City, 5 for Toronto.
This is obviously one of Millsy's guys. I don't think Millsy understands that you can bid 1 or 4, but here we are.
That's it. No, but he only has
Rookies
5
did
left
play
in
with
one
Green Bay last
spot. That's
season,
why.
He's a good defenseman,
Yes.
man. He's a good defenseman here.
He lives in Ohio. That's a plus. We love Ohio boys.
He is one of those defensemen that will pound you into the fucking boards each and every time. He hits a lot. Not really my style of defense, but I love it. All right, I'm assuming that's Millsy's way of saying that they're done. Thank you, Millsy.
Yeah, it is. They only had 5 left.
Yeah.
They had 5 left in one spot, so he's done. Is that rookies? Yeah.
I think Millsy's got to be excited with his draft, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll go through the teams and everything, but yes, Toronto is done. Millsy has a solid team. Got to be happy getting a couple of guys early that potentially could have gone for more. But he's definitely got to be happy with that. Good return for him. Good return draft.
Do we know where he's playing this season?
Who's that?
No, Millsy. No idea.
Hopefully
Chaos
left
Mouth?
out because fuck him. That's why.
Fuck.
Oh, apparently Viral knows him.
Good lord.
I wasn't talking about chaos. I was talking about
Oh.
Millsy.
Oh, Millsy. Yeah, gotcha.
Chaos with a K.
This guy's not in the Discord, so who knows?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people leave because they, especially with the long off season, but a lot of them come back once we reach out and say, "Hey, you were drafted,"
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. If the player that you
or
want,
"Hey,
was
you were
not
assigned to a
tagged,
team." Yeah,
you need to invite him to the Discord.
yeah. Invite them to the Discord if they were not tagged,
Right.
or let us know if you have trouble doing that.
Oh, we got Hoots up for bid.
Good old Hoot.
Burbank dropping the 6. They want
Man.
Burbank Furry wants Hoots back.
Oh,
Philly
you
with a
bitch.
7. I love how all of our media team is tuned into this right now. Love to see it, boys.
Just love to see it.
You gotta go with the one bid, man. A lot of time you drop the 6, people think, oh, this guy's good, man. Boom. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Well, everybody. I mean,
You
the
gotta
people in
change-
here know
No, I'm
Hoots.
kidding.
It's not. I mean, I have 6 mil, so
Hello, Grunk.
hello, Grunk.
Hey, Costa hasn't gone.
He has not.
So Millsy said he's probably playing 6 a week in net. There you go.
6 a week in net. That's 6 losses a week in
All right,
net.
Philadelphia is technically done. They have 4 mil left. If John wants to go back to his,
Remember, boys, I mentioned it during the little break we had. You need to have money left over for the TC auction if you plan
Not
on
everybody
getting
understands
anybody.
that.
people don't read rules. That's fine.
Lusky 19, up for bid.
19. Forward.
I just have to do because there's silence. So I have to start singing. All right, let's see who's coming up next. Savage.
Fucking Costa.
Costa.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's Costa?
Yep, that is Costa.
Wow.
2 for London.
Really late in the draft.
Wow, I can't believe he's in here, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
4.
Anything under 10 for Costa is a steal.
Yeah.
I personally love playing with Costa. Costa the guy. I know people have said that he's toxic, but I'm a shitter and I've always enjoyed playing with Costa and never had an issue with him. So.
Yeah, I also played with him.
I mean, he was on my team a couple seasons ago, and I had no issues with him. So
Be big if he goes to New York, but look at that. Oswald stepped
if he
right
ends
in
up
there.
on a team with Oswald, that's a big yikes. I mean, people are going to struggle to score against that deep pair.
May come down to who's got the more money left.
11. Yeah, they only need one more player. New York, they can go up to 14.
They can go up to 14.
And
There's
they
their
drop
max.
14.
And
Yep.
he'll drop to 14. Lock him in.
I don't think
Somebody's
Hope
already
City can do
updated
that.
the trade block. Okay.
Was somebody already listed on the trade block?
Yeah, somebody just listed somebody on the trade block.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. I just checked.
Oh,
I think that's their max.
Wow.
that's wow.
He's going to Oswald.
Actually, no, he can go a little bit more if he wanted to.
Alrighty, boys. Here's my time to shine. You got to know
Oh,
that I'm
shit.
somebody's backup plan, dude. Let's go.
That's a
Savage.
That is
great place
That's a
there
big
for the
pickup.
Tigers, you know. Oswald wants to go right back to that finals, man.
hopefully this time it goes a little better for him. But hey,
That's true.
Cash out 55.
I must say, man, it's been a pretty smooth draft.
Yeah.
Everything's going well, especially with the number of players, number of teams here, and everything. Or Friday night, gotta love it.
Look at
Geo
that
up
piece
for
of
bid.
shit.
Geo, who wants him?
Watch fucking Furry over there drop his full cap again. He didn't learn his lesson last.
Drop it, drop it.
I'm trying to get life.
Oh,
London with the 3.
Get the 6, man. Get the 6 in
He
there.
he gave me a number. He gave me a number.
The
That
number
was
was
the
what,
number
1?
right there. Oh, yeah, it was 3.
Oh.
6.
Hear that, Gio? You're only worth 3.
Wow.
That's 3 more than I'm worth.
New York with the 5.
Oh,
Could still drop the 6. Still drop that 6, man.
He was all balls. Pierce
I
is no
am.
balls.
we have a certain amount of cap left. I'm trying to get my captain's input. That's all.
Who's the owner here, Furry?
I am the owner.
Yeah. We
I
saw
am
what
the
his
owner.
input did last season.
He's going to New York for 5. That's solid. I don't care what anyone says, man.
Yeah, no, that's very solid.
And we're going to see some of that right now here late in this draft, some of the players still left on that draft board.
Break. I cleared my 19 tags. I'm back up to fucking 20 tags in Discord.
Nice.
Why?
What's up, Baby Yoda?
Unnecessary.
Yes, you can. Phase Jeff, dude. What? No, I'm good. I don't need new cheeses. Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Love you. Have a beautiful time.
Have a beautiful time. Hold on.
All right, I got to pee now.
Go for it.
That'll be a pass.
Oh, let's see. Oh,
Hey, that's Hollywood's guy, isn't it?
Which one?
There we go. Daily Spitz.
Oh, there he is. Hollywood's guy.
I'll definitely put at least 6 on him.
Ooh.
Hold
I fucking hate
I'm
people,
looking for
dude.
something else. Why? What happened?
Bidding right as a type going once.
Oh.
Big sad.
Furry, drop at least 3, man.
I'm honestly, I'm
your
looking
guy
for
right
something
here.
else.
Listen, I won't disappoint you on that stomp pick. I won't disappoint you on this guy right here.
I know, I believe you. I'm looking for something though. I'm not even paying attention.
And New York again with the late
That's-
pick here. He's gonna do real well over there.
Oh.
I feel like they built a
With
sneaky
Mosh and the
team.
boys.
Obviously, I can't look at their roster right now, but just from what I've seen, that's a sneaky team.
Oh, by the way, remember Obi, we ended up changing the way that we did the TC. We didn't post it yet. It's not that because we're not giving extra just for the TC. It's just that you're only allowed up to 8.
Oh, I said that.
Oh.
Yeah, I made sure to say that if you draft all of your players with 45 mil, then you only have 5 mil to use in TC auction.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So how many more players we got left here? It's not much, right?
Not
We
many.
got 3 after this one.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ, am I going last?
Well, you got a 33% chance of that, so.
Save your signs to yourself. I don't believe in it.
Imagine somebody coming in this draft like, yo, I'm getting Obi, man. But you gotta wait till the end.
Nobody's thinking that. Hollywood, thank you for stroking my ego. Literally, no one is thinking that.
Well, who still got spots left? Sophisticated still got spots over there, right?
Yeah, he needs what, 4 1 mil players?
No, he needs 3 1 mil players.
Okay.
There you go.
3 spots, 3 mil.
Yeah, because he went huge right off the start.
Oh, what the fuck? The bot, dude.
What happened?
Look at how fucked the bot did that.
I has been drafted.
I
By
have
the
been drafted
Thomas.
by the Thomas.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Because he left the Discord, so
Too much smoothies
Oh.
for the bot.
Got it.
the bot has had too much to drink. We're
Real
out of
J
here.
money.
Oh, that's a good pickup here, late. Definitely worth the mill.
He is definitely worth a mill. Agreed. Played with him in GCHL. Really good right wing.
Get in there,
Kinda
Furry.
Oh, he's not in Discord, so he's not in the roster. Viral? If
He
they're
should
not
be
in
on the
Discord.
roster.
No, Thomas guy.
Did he type I before his name?
Yeah,
Did he type L before his name?
I'm trying. L. Thomas, right? Oh, there it is.
Damn. London
Crazy how
getting
that works.
real J money for 1 mil over here.
Real J money to London for 1.
Got 2 left.
6 mil, yep.
Oh, dude, if I go the very last, this is fucking bullshit. Son of a bitch!
I got another ducky.
You did this, bro. I know you did.
nothing.
You recorded it, didn't you?
Good goal.
I did.
Good goal.
He recorded it.
Any team needed a goalie.
He 100% did not Jimmy Jang it.
You know what's funny, Obi? Is that before the show, Furry and I cracked up laughing that I would get blamed for this shit.
It is what it is.
It should literally, he told me to pick a number on how many times to do it. And it just happened to work out that way. It was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Although blame Turk. Turk
Yeah.
told me last night while we were playing that he hopes you go dead last. Because fuck you, that's...
And he put it in the world. He put it out in the world
He
and
did.
it happened.
That's alright, dude. It's because
I wonder who this person could be. I wonder who's going to
wonder.
get nominated right now.
I'm going to TC, boys.
Oh, TC.
Obi
I'm going to
fans.
TC, boys.
Nah, no way.
Yeah, I'm going to TC.
Oh, there's 3 then. Oh, 4?
Oh, shit.
Could you be going to Turk?
Yeah. That'll be something.
You might.
I can't believe that Spooky Ghost got a higher fucking bid
And
than
he
me.
is. London
By
Wankers.
doubles.
It's late. It's late in the draft. That's what happens.
Why did I have to
London.
go fucking last, dude?
Fuck your Prius.
Fuck your Prius. Exactly.
Alright.
So that's it. That's the completed.
Yeah, now let's see. All right. I'll tell you which teams need. Let's see. So the Elephants need 1, 2, 3. 3 spots. London needs 2 spots. And that's it as far as need. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams with cap left. So
Alright,
those
why
of
don't you type all
them that
shit
haven't.
into- Why don't you just tell everybody in the draft room real quick? That
Okay.
way, because you have it there.
Okay. Let me just ask. Did Whole City say they were done or no?
They did not say they were done, but I didn't tell. Nobody told them that they were done.
Okay.
You guys want me to pull up the rosters while we wait? I guess.
Yeah,
You
you
can if
can.
you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Whole City is not done. Apparently they don't want to use their money for auction.
He said not done, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
2. Okay, Wankers. Thunder's done. New York has 9 at New York. 9 mil remaining.
So now what happens? The Tiger does it reshuffle or they just could select anybody?
Okay, Whole City is done. I think Us probably heard what we were talking about. So he's done. Whole City's done. They won't be nominating. New York City, 9 million remaining, but they've drafted 8. I'm gonna tell them. When you draft any or so PC auction, right? That's just the way to word it. Just nice and simple. 8 million is max. The bot can tell these people thank you. I'm just checking with those that have money left. Hartford. Hartford still needs 1 player. Yeah, Hartford needs 1 and has 3, so they're not done actually. And Elephants have to keep drafting. Philly already said they were done. We are done. So yeah, that's everybody. So Whole City's done. We are done. Philly's done. London has 2 spots, 2 million left. Elephants 3 spots, 3 million left. Hartford 1 spot, 3 million left. New York's done. Thunder's done. So that's it.
Okay.
So whoever's first in the all right. The bot, and I think the bot's no good. Right?
Oh,
New York City has what? We should have daily splits.
He said what? Golden and London are the only 2 left.
Yeah. Those are the only 2 drafting. Hold on, I'm trying to get to 3. Oh. Where did Geo go, by the way?
He went to New York, didn't he?
New York, yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
did.
I'm checking results, but yeah, Geo did. Okay, he went for 5. Okay. Actually, the New York City's they have less because I did not bid.
That's a bitch.
What do you do now? Turk is.
It fucking says fuck when fucking Willis drafted me, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Mac Me Daddy going to fucking Golden Elephants. Nice, man.
Hey, they needed a guy like this,
Oh,
man.
he went where? Golden Elephants for one?
Yep.
Yeah, for 1 mil.
Okay, sorry, I'm not watching now that I'm... Yeah, that's solid. I know Hollywood was saying he was surprised he didn't get a bid, so 1 mil. It's great.
Yeah, you could get him for 1 mil. Yeah.
Spits 3. Okay. Yeah, New York has 6 left with us. Okay.
And they have to draft one more?
No. New York's done.
Okay.
They actually drafted one pass. I missed FIDA and Daily Spits were both drafted by them.
Okay.
We'll make sure all of this is good to go. But... All right, who's up next? Brown Man Can for London. Going once.
I'm pretty sure these are all going to be 1 mil bids.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, neither one of these teams can outbid each other.
Okay.
I'm in, right?
Oh, he can't. Yeah, he can't bid one. I guess we didn't cover that. The bid is... The nomination is worth 1 bid.
It's already automatically won. Right.
Yes, correct. Oh.
Ooh.
Hartford didn't get it in time, man.
Did not get it in time.
They had
Damn.
plenty of time to do it too, man. I mean,
They did.
hesitated.
It did.
Or you picked up Stump, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 mil. Mm-hmm.
Does Hartford need a player?
Yes, they need 1 player, have 3 million available.
Okay.
Jeez, the spread in this freaking, what do you call it? Talent is just looking at these rosters. I can't wait till we go over them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that I fucking went last.
And it wasn't manipulated. He recorded it just for that reason.
I believe it.
They- they
No,
want-
I know you do. I'm just saying it was funny because Viral, the first thing he brought up, he said Turk said this last night, so he's gonna think that that Viral actually manipulated it.
Fucking Turk.
He wanted you to stay on the whole show, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, Spud.
Spud.
Spud is going to be a
That'll be a good
Hartford.
pick. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be a good pick for them.
That's solid. And they are done. 2 million left.
Okay.
Damn, nobody's getting picked up in TC auction.
No.
Which is nice. That's what we wanted, right? The idea was not to just let people go ham in the TC auction, but
Okay,
allow
so
late
London
sign.
needs 1 and South needs 2, correct?
Let's see. Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. You can ask if Hartford is done, but they have 2 million left, or if they want to save it.
Interesting who Soph nominates here, man. What do you guys think? He's got 2 spots left.
Baby Pens. So he's going to go right away. Okay. 1, okay. And then Soph needs 1 more.
And London needs 1 more, so there's 2 players left.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
2 players needed. Both have 1 million, so whoever nominates goes immediately.
Gets it, yeah. unless somebody snipes it out of left field for whatever reason.
If Hartford felt like it, I guess. London nominates player number 1. Oh, yeah, he was on that list. I
Was he?
drafted him. Yeah, I see him on the list here. Yeah, he's on my roster. That was the one that Hollywood told me I should get.
Stump's already been drafted, so.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit late here for the bot.
Yes. The bot loves you, though. We're almost done with the boring part. We can get into the real shit once these last two are done. Oh, Williams with reacting eyes. There we go.
James, you know better than this. Don't put your reacts in the fucking draft room, you noob.
I guess LM does what they want, right? That's what people say. Retweet. Groby 1 was drafted. Jay Sawyer. All right.
And Soph can't even outbid him here, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Soph cannot. Jay Sawyer, 1 mil. All right, Soph, you're up.
Assuming that means they're done.
London. I mean, they don't have any cap left.
So this should be the last one here. That's the Elephants. Listen, I mean, Soph came out some big bets here, man. Mini Wick for 16, Hub 17, Keenis 10, but he's still.
Please nominate Mr. Irrelevant.
He's still got Ducky, you know, Shrimp, Pens fan. I mean. The last pick, it is going to be Mr. Irrelevant for season 6 draft of the NZHL.
But again, boys, if you did not get drafted, you are.
I'm quitting. Fuck this place, dude.
You're going to be randomly assigned, and yeah.
No, you'll be randomly assigned.
I was Turk typing.
You have a chance to make roster still. Again, a lot of people. It's unfortunate, and I hope it doesn't happen. But there will be people that will quit for multiple different reasons. So immediately, the people on TC have a great shot to fill in. But also, we have the ability for those players to be immediately called up to teams because they're randomly assigned a $1 million salary, and they get immediate call up. They don't have to go through the TC auction, which is where the players that sign up late will go starting next Sunday. They happen, I think 8 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. Is that right? Or,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. Maybe not. It might not be every Sunday, but we have them scheduled for every Sunday. There may or may not be people nominated for that TC auction, which is where teams can nominate players that signed up late based on a strict set of requirements that have to be followed before those players are nominated. This is due to the fact that we needed to crack down on some unfortunate taking advantage of that. We got rid of it last season. We brought it back because we felt bad for all the players that did accidentally sign up late or just find out about the league late. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting. It is in the rule book on how we're going to be doing it going forward. We have you have up to 8 million that you can utilize on the TC auctions, but there's no additional cap created. You can't trade away cap to create bigger cap space. That was happening a lot. So you have a set amount, and basically Toronto's screwed out of the gate because they have 0. They will not be able to get any TCs from the TC auction. They can trade for players though, which works. Everybody can do trades. But the cool thing to see is that nobody actually has the 8 mil for the first TC auction next week. Or sorry, not next week. Wait, yes, next Sunday, not this coming Sunday. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. We wanted to make sure we gave the ability for people to sign up late, still be able to play in season, make roster, but at the same time avoid a lot of issues we've had in the past. It's going to be awesome. But Obi, did you have any other, Obi or Viral, did you guys have any other things to say about the TC auction that I might have missed?
Not that I know.
Blind bids. I don't know if you covered that because I've been
Oh, I
talking
did not.
to 5 different people.
Yep.
I mean, I mentioned it before. The bids are going to go strictly blind, so we're going to throw a player up there at random, and essentially you're just going to need to DM the bot, let us know exactly how much you're bidding. Now, mind you, if you have the 8 mil, your max bid would be 4 mil, but since nobody really has it, we don't really have to worry about max bids right now. Now, if there is a tie between you and another team for said player, that player will go to the lowest seeded team at that point, so the team with the worst record. Other than that, don't really have anything else to add about the TC auction.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We will post and make sure the captains and owners completely understand it, and as well as the community. I know it's in the rules, but if anybody has questions, you can always reach out to us. You know that. But yeah, TC auction, it'll be interesting. We're just we're gonna see how it goes next Sunday. But you know, there's plenty more. We want to make sure we hit those rosters, see the final teams, see how they shape up, get thoughts from Hollywood, from you know, Viral, Obi, myself on the outlook of these teams and how they look just on draft night. You know, got to make sure we do that and give our I don't want to say predictions, but kind of our thoughts in night 1 and just see how it goes. But
We have a special visitor here.
oh, do we?
We do.
Oh, who is that special visitor?
I'm gonna take a piss while Williams isn't here.
Oh,
Swinging his big dick around.
oh, he's gonna come swing his big dick around real
What's up,
quick.
Bill?
Not much. What's up, guys?
How does it feel to go to the Golden Company Elephants?
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, you guys have a good team.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely spent big on some top end guys, and
Yep.
yeah, unfortunately ran out of money there. I think the plan was to pick up Obi. I didn't know I was in the plans, but yeah, here we are.
yeah, I mean, well, I mean, we could jump right to Golden. We don't have to go in order here from the roster spot. But you know, speaking of rosters and how they shape up, you guys are looking good. I mean, Soph knows what he's doing. He's experienced at running teams in the past. He's been around the Chell community a long time. Knows a lot of people. Him and Cougar running the Golden Company Elephants. You know, got Bills for 3 mil. They got Mini Wick dropping a big 16 mil on him. J Hubs for 17, Keenus for 10, and then they got 4 guys at 1 mil. Rubber Ducky, Mac Me Daddy, Baby Pens, and Lusky. Yeah, I think, you know, they probably went in with a plan on those couple of guys they want to drop a ton of money on and just see how they would fill out the rest of the roster, and they did a solid job about it. I think, you know, Ducky going for 1 mil is pretty much of a bargain. He's not, he's not a $16 million player, but by any means. But at the same time, he's very solid in a minimum contract. That's a super steal, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Soph and Cougs will carry a little bit, and certainly Hubs and the other guys who Keenus, those guys are definitely good. So yeah, we'll think we match up pretty well. We'll see how things play out.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Obi, you have any thoughts there? Hollywood?
Oh, yeah, man. They have a really good roster. You knew that Soph was going to put together a really good team. So, that's formidable. That's for sure.
Yeah, listen, J Hub's going for 17, Mini Wick going for 16, but both those guys worth every money on it here. Plus, you're starting off a draft with Sophisticated and Cougar Hunter on here. Yes, they may have struggled a little bit later on. They were only able to get the 1 mil guys, but you look at the that core of this team, looking pretty good on paper.
Yeah, their top 6 is scary. I mean, I don't know who's gonna really. When they have their top line out there, I don't know who's going to be them.
The only question for me about them is who's going to play goalie for them? Who's their starting goalie?
Keenus, Hubs, it doesn't matter. Either one of those guys can shoot.
Hubs has no goalie.
G. No G.
Oh, well, then Keenus. I mean,
They got
Keenus
Shrimp.
is a
They
star.
got Shrimp back
Keenus
there.
and Mac.
And I mean,
Keenus is an absolute
Shrimp.
animal.
even Soph
so-
can play if needed. If he's going to play 6, I'm sure he'll slot in at one point because you have all those other top end talent there. I mean,
But
Soph
with those
needs to
defensemen
run.
and those forwards, it doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could toss.
Cougs and Williams on defense. I don't know what you're gonna do with Soph, Wick, and Hubs up front. It's over.
I agree with Viral, man. You could toss Mr. Hollywood back there, man.
Yeah.
That'd be fine, man.
And then
That's
you
true.
get Keenus that can play G for those games, or they plug baby pins in there or whoever in there, and that's what it is.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. They do have flexibility. But yeah, like you said, they'll score enough
At
goals
top
and have
six
enough.
is-
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can just pull the goalie the whole game. I'm sure that'll work out.
I'd like to see that actually. Fuck
Yeah,
the,
man,
the
that
sportsmanship
interesting.
and just go for it.
Fuck
Yeah,
sportsmanship.
Definitely think that the talent's pretty well distributed across the board, though. Some good teams aside from ours too out there. So yeah, be interesting.
New York had an interesting draft. Mash and Dutch, they put together an interesting team.
Why don't you scroll on down to them, Hollywood? I can't see their lineup.
Yeah, I mean, again, another team starting with top end talent to on the forward side.
Yeah, they added I'm not even good.
Don't have to reach and
With
yeah.
those two is going to be a top line. Bronto and Net, that's huge.
hmm
They have Spitz there, so I don't. They have. It seems like they're forward heavy. I'm not sure about their defensemen how they'll hold up. We'll see.
Yeah, Lacara on defense, he certainly is a good piece there.
Yeah, and if Bronto truly wants to play out, maybe they have the guys to play out. I don't know. I've had conversations with Bronto, and
hmm
I know that he was kind of torn between playing out and playing G this season, and ultimately he decided on something that's right anyway. So we'll see how that goes. But
According to Gio, he's going to be a top G, and that's what he signed up for. So
well.
we'll
If
see.
he's going to be top G, Bronto is the best goalie in our history of our league.
Well,
so
Again, it goes back to what you just said. A conversation I have to have with the Bronto. If he really doesn't want to play goalie, then you won't have a
if
fight.
Bronto wants to play goalie, they got to play the 4 games in net. I mean, Bronto is one of the best goalies we've had here. So
yes.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, I mean, and even what Millsy did, that team is. You look at Spooky Ghost with Grumpy back there, with Millsy and Dylan up, Millsy's playing net, so
Oh yeah.
the back end is sealed tight. Dylan's got. I'm sure those are his guys that went for 1 mil or less, or 2 mil, or whatever. But
Yeah, and
our back end is
Oswald
tight.
and Chubb too put together a sneaky good draft there.
Yeah, they
Gio
got
for
Berkey.
$5 million, I think. I'm sorry, Joey Gino.
Yeah,
Costa on the back
Costa,
end.
that's a big
very
one.
good pairing. Yeah, and Oswald, of course. Don't know if he's planning on playing up front or defense, but
Yeah,
I mean,
seems like you lean towards forward there with their draft there. So,
but
yeah.
they picked up Veds, and Veds is going to catch a lot of people by surprise here that don't know him. He
Oh,
is
he's
a
good.
top. He's a top forward in our league. I mean,
I played against him last night. Yeah, he's good.
yeah. But Williams, you know as well as I do that. How is the chemistry between Chubb and Costa going to go? We had him on team in Superior a few seasons ago, and they went at it.
I forgot. That's right. Did they make amends?
Yeah, we'll see.
they have to now.
They're
This
going
will
to
be
have
fun.
to. They definitely went at it heavily though. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they gotta be able to figure this out.
and then you got the champs there, Turk and Willis. Is everybody still chasing them right now? I don't know. If I had to pick
I
a
mean,
team that was going to win the
technically,
cup,
you have to say that they're chasing them right now just because they're back
they
to
had a
back
solid
champ.
draft, and it's hard to not say that they're not still a top team.
Another team with a solid Obi and Martinez on defense and Turk as well. Other solid back end.
If they
Yeah,
can
a
get
lot of
Brown
good
Man
defense
Can
this year.
to show up, that's a big pickup for one though.
Oh yeah, the second line of like Brown Man Can and whoever else like they put at
He's
wing
a
with him.
former LG NHLer. He's one of the better players that not many people like to play with, maybe, or will play with because
Honestly,
of the attitude.
I played with him and I never had an issue with him, dude.
We had him in Superior, and he wasn't terrible to play with. His
He'll
attitude's not
direct
the
you.
greatest, but
He'll direct you like when you're playing with him and stuff like that. Like, hey, why don't you
Well-
go there and there? And some people take issue with
Offense
that,
to it,
right?
yeah.
I don't. Personally,
As
man,
long-
if you're gonna tell me something that's gonna make me
As long as you're not a
better,
cock about it.
I'm gonna take the fucking criticism. You know what I
as
mean?
long as they're winning, he'll stay around.
Yeah, well, with me on the ice, we're not winning.
Well, you're getting
Okay,
carried by
TC.
Willis and Turk
Yeah, you can get carried. You're fine.
and Marty, so
Why does it say left wing? I'm not a left wing. I signed up at left D. What
signed
the
up
fuck?
left wing primary.
Bullshit.
Idiot.
Everybody knows I don't play left wing.
Yeah?
Well,
According to your site, it doesn't matter. I mean, everybody knows you're going to play D. It doesn't matter.
What's your
It
name?
says no goalie. It doesn't
Playing
matter.
Obi there.
Then we
did
got.
sign up as lefty primary. You're right.
So we talked about a little bit how.
Thought I went nuts viral. Thank you. I legit thought I went nuts.
So we got. I mean, there's some other sneaky good teams too. I mean, we talked about. I think. Well, in I think your write up, Williams, or maybe the write up John did that will also be published out there. You know, we talked about how they needed to get his team, particularly Philly and Hartford. They needed to have some really solid drafts and see how they would fit in as far as roster construction. I think John and Dangles, you know, getting Gronk. I don't know Yenzer, got him for $2 million. You got Cezanne, who's been a solid goaltender. Pretty much everywhere. I don't know Snowda. He's kind of gone in and out of Discord, but he's only a $1 million signing at goalie only. They got Connor. They got Connor for $2 million. You got Odd Guy, Beer Captain for $1 million, and they got Hoots. This is shaping up to be a pretty solid team.
Really solid forward group there. Wonder what the I guess Dangles plays defense. Beer Captain also plays defense.
Gronk can play defense.
That's right. Yeah, Gronk is.
Odd can
a
play
good
right
defenseman.
D well. He cannot play left D very well, but he can play right D. Spending
and he
$20
can play
million
center
on
as well.
Odd.
It's odd.
I love Odd Guy. You know, I brought him here, but $20 million is a lot.
I mean, when you still have $4 million left over, I guess you can't complain
I
too much
guess.
because they got what they apparently were trying to construct their
But-
roster like.
When you look at Coherent going for 6 and some of these other guys, Costa went for 15, it's like,
Yeah.
how does that stack up in value for? I know.
I know.
But
I mean, it's always
if
hard
they
to
try to
compare that
move
though,
odd,
depending
they're
on where
gonna have
they
a heck
came.
of a time trying to move off that
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that will be tough. So
Yeah,
I mean, I
something
don't
that
think
they're
they
you'd
gonna be
plan on
probably
that.
have to retain in that scenario.
they're gonna have to retain the max, and I'm not sure that that's enough even then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then I brought up Hartford. You got Master Shotgun and Flaming Dragon. Flaming Dwagon.
Mhm.
You know, they had a solid draft. I mean, Hoodrat at 4 mil. They got BC. I don't know this Broby-Wan Kenobi guy, but they only got him for $1 mil. Apparently, that was a steal according to Hollywood. Frosty, they dropped 16 mil on him. They got
Fuck
Miller,
Frosty.
Disney, Spud, this DDRVG
They have
for
a good
another
team.
mil. They have a really, really
Yeah,
solid
they have
team,
a solid
I think.
team.
Yeah,
The-
I
that's
mean,
good.
they have a lot of vets on that team.
The talent is really spread apart really
It is.
well in this
It is.
draft, man. I like it a lot, dude. I really do. Because I mean, that's
And-
ultimately that's what we're striving for, right?
Yeah.
We're striving for a competitive league where anybody has a fucking chance to win.
And I firmly believe when the talent gets spread that thin or that far across, that's when your captains and your owners come into play a lot.
Yep.
I mean, them being able to play 6 or 7 in the playoffs, that's when it's important. So
That's for sure.
who knows?
Yep, absolutely.
Yep, and then I drafted this time. Life, I told him basically just give me max caps on certain guys that we wanted to target. I went out, I got Salty. He came up kind of early. He's, I guess, a goalie primary now, but we were able to get Trip. So I think Salty will be fine, slotting over there at right D in his most comfortable position. We were able to get Pens and Gums for 1 mil. You play a lot with them. Just, late night for fun. Sink, haven't played with in a while, but he's always been a great guy to me. Plays very, very good forward, has been a good goalie in the past.
I
Glad
believe
to
you
see
only
him
got him
back.
for 5.
I only got him for 5. I was very surprised with that. I got Trip at 13. Rack overpaid for, but I told him I'd overpay for a little bit because he wanted to play on my team.
Overpaid, wow.
That's what he said. Those were his words. He actually messaged me even after I made the joke about it on the thing. He was like, "Wow, overpay." But yeah, he wanted to play on my team, and I told him I would try, but I probably wouldn't have. I may or may not have gone a little bit over that, but I think 10 was kind of where I wanted to go. So I'm happy to get there. Stump was a recommendation from Hollywood at 1 mil, so that was cool. We'll see how that works out. Looking forward to playing with him. Apparently, he's a good D-man. And then Coherent. I mean, I played with him before in the past in other leagues. I know other people here, like Billiams and Turk and Viral. They've all spoke highly of him as well and know him a little bit more than I do. But I've always known him to be a solid player and has always with me. So I'm glad to get him. Got him for 6 mil. So I think spreading out some talent here. I mean, the way we stack up against some of these other teams, I guess it'll be seen on how that is. I think we have really, really good goaltending. I drafted good D-men because I haven't played defense in months, aside from a couple of fill-in games. So I was hoping to stick at center. Life's played a lot of D, and I think D and forward are probably where he's going to play since we were able to get Trips. So, he was originally going to play goalie, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I think we had a solid draft and can at least keep up and see how this goes.
Yeah, man.
Thoughts from others than me on my own team?
I think you're all a bunch of pieces of shit and fuck you guys.
All right, that's fair.
Wow.
That's fair.
Viral is angry because I don't know.
I didn't get a bid. Big sad.
Oh man.
Honestly, man, it's a circle jerk right now, dude, with the winkers, man. So I'm circle jerking.
Wow. Keep wanking.
Yeah, fuck
Wank
you,
away.
Bill.
Keep on wanking, right?
Love you, Bill. I miss you.
Damn. I'm sad.
Damn. Big sad?
I already had people hit me up and go, "Hey, I know you're not on my team, but just can we keep playing like at night and stuff, or like there's something along the lines of that." I said, "Of course, dude. Like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't I play with you?"
No, it's a bad breakup.
Yeah, seriously. Like what? What are you talking about?
Nah, dude. Me and Bill are gonna be at each other's throats now, dude. The honeymoon is over.
Oh, is it?
I've already seen it with you and Oz. I know what to look forward to.
Yikes.
If Oz would have hit me up and said, "Do you want to own an all captain?" I would have been sure.
Sure.
Rack
said, "Fuck you, viral." By the game.
Hey, Rack. Not all of us have a lot of money. We're not tight with our money out here, okay?
We don't have a lot of money. We're not tight with our money. Wait.
Yeah, we spend it all.
Oh, got you.
Spend it all, exactly.
TC or RA is happening tonight, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'll be around here. I have it ready to go, so we can randomize it as soon as the show's over, and everybody in here can watch it.
Sage Master was just asking. I actually played with Sage Master. I think that was somebody that might have fallen through the cracks.
He did.
He was a very solid right defenseman.
Yeah.
You know, there's some names on here that I'm surprised didn't get some kind of a bid. We'll see
Yeah, no, I will echo that.
Viral.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I don't have enough availability.
Obi, I'll echo that, actually. I played with Sage the other night.
I was with you.
Yeah, oh, okay. Was it?
I was his D partner.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Because Life messaged me, too. I was trying to type into the message, like, to bid on him, and I was typing in the roster, so I didn't get it in before it said, what do you call it? He'll be around at the end of the draft or whatever. So, that's when I made that comment. I was like, I wonder how many times I'm going to fuck that up tonight. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think there's some players here that will be R8 and probably called up pretty quick. Once the team's able to see them play and get a feel for it. But I feel like, again, with the game coming out so late, we only had 2 weeks between game drop and, and draft. Not a lot of scouting can really be done. But we'll see. That's what's going to happen. Some of these newer guys will get seen and called up after they're actually get a chance to play with the team they're drafted to or assigned to.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there anything else we want to cover? We went through the rosters. Anything else we want to make sure we hit on the actual draft show, or?
Why don't we? No, we're good.
Touch on TC auctions, late signups.
I've done it twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obi did it twice. Yeah.
Oddly enough, we ended with the exact number of assignments, so everybody's gonna get the same amount of assignments.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
It looks like everybody will get 4 TCs, so.
Oh, perfect.
Captains and owners invite those guys to Discord, or let them get in there and play some games.
Yes, and then like Obi mentioned earlier, we will be getting back to the weekly media shows. I think we're still planning for Monday. We will talk. We will announce if we end up changing that, but we will be getting back to it weekly regardless. And we will be covering, this next show. Looking ahead to the season. First week of games, we'll have the schedule out. Probably over the weekend, if not early next week. It'll be out with enough days before games start next Thursday. And those will be loaded onto the My Stats Online page. That'll be shared. There's a channel for it, so it won't be hard to find. We'll make sure captains and owners are aware of any other outstanding issues. But please, captains and owners that are watching, make sure you check into the rules, even if you've been here for a while. We have made some changes. I know some of you know about them, but they are in the updated rule book. If you have questions, please reach out. But everything should be updated and posted in the correct channels. But yeah, like Viral also said, we'll do RAs tonight and get that taken care of. And once the captains and owners receive those RAs, please invite them to your team Discord. Don't keep the TCs in the dark.
What he said.
Yeah. What he said.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Hollywood.
Sounds good. No, sounds good. Great draft tonight. Good luck to all the teams here for season 6, and tune in Monday. Get the lowdown here of the draft. Who went for too much, maybe? Who went for too little? Which teams are looking good on paper? All that and more Monday night. And thanks Viral, Obi, Bilms, Furry, and everybody else tuning in here tonight. Solid draft, and hopefully we have a solid season here.
Let's just let's have some fucking fun, bro. That's all it is, dude.
Don't be a little bitch.
Everybody love everybody.
That's right.
Yes, ELE, baby. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all we're here to do. Just remember that. We're here
Don't
for
get me
fun.
wrong. There are going to be disagreements, man. We're not telling anybody to not chirp other people, disagree with other people. We're not saying that at all, man. But at least be fucking cordial with people,
Yeah.
At least have some sort of level of respect. That's all. That's all I ask.
We want fun. I mean, if we didn't want fun and some of the chirping, we would have ended it long ago. But just know where that line is. We don't want absolute chaos. We've seen too much of that. Been around now over a year and going into the 6th season. We just want fun. That's it. That's all we're here for.
Yeah.
We're all playing. We're all here. You guys too, not just us. We all do this as a hobby. Just remember that we're not making money on it. Let's
We're
have
also
fun.
not your babysitter, so.
Also, that true. We
there's
also
not-
have other personal, real life
Yeah.
things to deal with, just like you do. So,
Yeah.
And
even Hollywood, I need to make sure Hollywood. He also has personal things to take care of. He's doing this all out of the kindness of his heart, and he's been great. He's been here now. This will be his 3rd season, 2.5. Doing some awesome work for us, and I'm looking forward to another season. This draft show was, amazing. The graphics were great.
Yeah. If you follow us, if you subscribe to us on NZHL, make sure to follow the Flam Fan Network and subscribe, man. I mean, just make sure to do that, dude. Let's keep this shit going. Let's have some even better shows this upcoming season. Also, to piggyback off what someone else is saying, if you have an issue with anything, just make sure to hit one of us up via DM if you're too afraid to talk to us about it in the regular Discords.
You're going to cry about it, hit up Pens. He loves it when you cry in his DMs. It's his favorite thing.
or if
He's
you
a
want,
very soft guy. He would,
if
he
you
would
want a
be more
motherly
than happy
touch,
to help you.
if you want a
motherly
motherly touch, hit up Obi.
He'll be like your grandpa, dude. He'll take care of you. He'll put you down, give you some milk, some cookies. You're in there.
Oh man.
Love you guys. Love you.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right. Well, let Hollywood wrap up the show. It's his, his channel.
Well,
Take it away.
Thankful for being here, man. You guys are great. Always have a fun time here, man. Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. It's a place to be right here. Neutral Zone Hockey League Season 6. Get ready. Once again, Monday, tune in for the show. And then Thursday night next week, we'll kick things off. Everybody have a great Halloween weekend on here. And we'll see you guys Monday night. Good night.
Yeah, man.
See you.